Welcome to Fired Up Friday at Symmes Valley High School. They had this place so fired up before we started, the fire alarm went off. The skull chants. The war horn has been blown, and here come the Symmes Valley Vikings. This place is electric right now, and it's because they want you to win a football game.
It means everything. I mean, look at this. Who else has this many people out here? The Viking family, man.
It's eagle proof. I wrangle eagles with this thing. Woo! I can just be over here, work my stuff, do a little jiggle, maybe some jazz hands once in a while.
I'm gonna cue up our DJ, and I'm gonna get the heck out of the way. Somewhere out there, Cody Myers and Jordan Fulford are on their feet.
We're debuting a new song right now, Hot to Go, first time playing it. The whole band is honestly, we're all like friends, we're all one big family. We just have a lot of fun with each other.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
I love it all. I love the adrenaline rush right before a game. This is pretty nice, I won't lie. We got a lot of hype today, this morning.
Man, there is a battle between the Viking and the Eagle there going on. It's
I think there's a criminal report coming out from that attack.
I know.
Eagle on Viking.
Check that out. Look at him go.
It's WWE style football.
For such a small school, this place, I mean, they got to have every single student, every teacher, elementary school, high school, you name it. I feel like all of Willowwood and Ade, Waterloo is here. Student body president, I'm told, right? So this is an elected official here at Symmes Valley High School.
We are such a small community, and all of our kids, all of our students, all of our athletes work super hard. You know, it might not show every year just based off the few students we have, but we really do try out here.
They just did a TikTok drinking game. It's not what you think, where they couldn't tell what they were drinking. You had tomato juice and pickle juice and barbecue sauce. They had to guess what they were drinking. And here comes the wing eating competition. I'm told that these wings were prepared at our principal, Mr. Russell's house. Brandon Walker told me that's scary.
It looks like the winner is Mr. Louis.
What a clinic he just put on. Are those buffalo wings, were they mild? What was the sauce flavor?
It's a leverless sauce flavor. It was really nasty. I got a couple bones in a couple of them. It was bad.
Hopefully you didn't swallow any of those bones.
Yeah, I'll be good. It's good.
He says he'll be all right. Hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Do whatever you got to do to get ready for the game.
We got it. We on? Can you hear us now? So, once again, okay, now everybody can hear us. We've had a little audio trouble here, guys. We're about 2 minutes before kickoff. Welcome to Willowwood. Tonight, got a big SOC matchup with the Eagles of Eastern from Pike County taking on your Symmes Valley Vikings. And Ryan, let's say what we just said. Eastern coming in here undefeated.
Yeah.
Looking really good. New quarterback, 6'5", 225, Eric Manley.
Yeah, Eastern with a much better record than the Vikings coming in here tonight, John. The Vikings played a little bit of a tougher schedule, but I think both teams are looking to make a statement on this SOC 1 race with the game here tonight. Big matchup.
Well, you said it right. You know, the Vikings, pretty tough schedule to start the year out, you know, playing a couple OVC schools that are having good years, and then, you know, not having a game at home.
Yeah. I mean,
missing out on the homecoming game.
Symmes Valley's in OVC. They're 0-3, but they're not. They're in the SOC 1, so they're actually 1-0 in the conference right now. Eastern coming in also 1-0 in the conference, I believe. They beat Sciotaville East, and Symmes Valley beat Green. I think both of those schools are a little bit down this year, so both those victories were figured by both teams. So we'll see what we got here tonight.
Yeah, Symmes Valley with a nice win last week against Green. A little one-sided, but a great win for them to get 1-0 in the conference, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So, Eastern won the toss, deferred to the second half. So the Vikings will start out with the ball. Your officials for tonight: referee Chris Meenick, umpire Nate Newton, head linesman Bernie Hensley, line judge Steve Dillow, back judge.
We'd like to take a second and thank holders.
Back judge Dave Brutton and center judge Jacob Meenick.
John, weather absolutely perfect here tonight. Maybe just a touch warm, but it's going to cool off soon. The sun's already down. And after last week's fiasco for many of the schools in the area with the weather, everybody happy to see some good weather this week.
Yeah, it's good to, you know, it's not necessarily hot, and it's going to feel nice here by the second quarter.
I think so too, yeah.
Football weather is what we like to call it.
Yeah.
And Symmes Valley's field looking great tonight, all out in pink since it's October, Cancer Awareness Month. Like we said, Vikings will start with the ball. Go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, I was just going to say big day out here at Symmes Valley today, too, with the Fired Up Friday from WSAZ being out here earlier. I know a lot of these kids were out here at 5:30 this morning, so.
I heard, I was told a lot of the football team did go home, and they all had naps today, so that's good. Probably going to need it.
Power nap. Looks like we're flipping the field here.
Yep. So kicking, doing the kickoff duties for Eastern is number 34, Brady Moore. Back deep for the Vikings, looks like Will Jones and Asher Maynard.
Yeah, that's a change from the last game we did. Had some speedsters back there. They got Will and Maynard both got good wheels too, but I think they're more known for putting a lick on somebody than trying to elude tackles. So, be interesting to see how that plays out.
All right, so here we are, about to get underway. Brady Moore will kick it off for the Eastern Eagles.
They do a great job.
Low line drive going to be fielded by Will Jones. Got a wedge set up. He gets in the middle and falls down.
Just lost his footing here, John. Nothing you can say. Turf monster gets us all at times.
Oh, that's right. Now, I was out on the field. Some of that area in the middle is a little beat down, a little soft. Not soft, but it's not what you expect after just having a couple of days of rain.
Well, we had a lot of rain last weekend, and they played Biddy League games here last Saturday. Now, it's dried up a lot this week, but earlier in the week is real cloudy. So, yeah, I'm not surprised to see that.
So the Vikings with the ball. Dylan Urban will start out at quarterback. Will Jones in the pistol. Urban gives a flip to Maynard. He's going to throw.
Got a man, John. Got a man, John.
Number 11.
Levi
Russell.
He's going to the house.
That is a touchdown.
Wow.
Symmes Valley. First play of the game, no flags.
Scripted play, halfback pass, first play of the game, got a man deep. And I'll say Asher Maynard threw a good ball
Very
there, too.
nice,
Yeah.
very nice.
Threw a good ball there.
Levi Russell with the touchdown. Symmes Valley will now go for 2, it looks like.
Boy, them Carpenter boys, they were sitting at home last night drawing that up. Think they'll run that the first play, and that's exactly how they had it planned out, John.
It's always good when it works out like you set it up, you know?
Yeah.
Russell ran a great route.
Yep. Russell, big, tall, lanky receiver.
Maynard takes a direct snap, going for 2, and he is
pushing the pile, and I believe he got there.
He is in for the 2-point conversion. So with 11:45 left to go in the first quarter, your Symmes Valley Vikings strike first and strike quickly.
That's a quick score, John. You won't see it score much quicker. The only way you get quicker is if you return that kickoff back for a touchdown.
And I don't know if you could do that in 15 seconds.
Yeah. And those are plays, John, I know they have in their bag, and they probably saved it, right? Because you wouldn't want to waste a play like that against a non-conference school. You wouldn't want to waste a play like that again in a game last week where you know or you really think you're going to win by a bunch. You save it for big-time games like this because now every team you play from here on out, right, they've seen the film. They're going to be looking for that and keying on that. So great call there by the coaching staff.
So now, Vikings will come out. Kickoff to the Eastern Eagles. Back deep for Eastern, number 2, Tucker Least. And number 10, Wyatt Richardson.
Well, John, if the whole game goes like that, it's going to be an exciting football game out here this evening.
Well, we know Eastern's got an exciting offense.
Yeah, and I'm sure they got some tricks up their sleeve they're about to pull out, too.
I'm sure. I know they are very, very good at the skilled positions.
Yeah, you just look for those safeties, DBs to be peeking in the backfield on plays like that. And there was a guy back there, but he caught it. He was just a step or two late.
And he was all alone, which made the difference.
Yeah, on an island.
Will Jones will do the kicking. Ball falls off the tee.
What's surprised there, John, though I thought we would see Bronx Carpenter back from his collarbone injury, starting at quarterback, but Dylan Urban starting tonight, who's been the starter all year for the Vikings pretty much.
Will Jones will kick it. It's a low line drive. Fielded by Least. He bobbles it, picks it up. Going to the left.
Oh, he's got a hole. He's got lanes.
And we got
a flag on the play.
And that'll be another flag there. It's coming back.
Yeah, it was not good coverage there by the Vikings.
Not at all.
He broke through that first wave, and there was only one man to beat. But we got flags on the play, so
yeah, that flag
they're going to luck out on that one.
Yeah. Symmes Valley will catch a break here. So it will come back. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10 from around the 25 is what it will look like.
Well, welcome to Willowwood tonight on Friday night, everyone. We're running up and down the field.
Yeah, it's that was still an exciting play even with the block in the back.
Yeah.
Take over on there.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 25.
Well, we know Eastern's got athletes now, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they got athletes.
So here we come. Eastern comes to the line. Quarterback, Eric Manley.
Look, got a gaggle of receivers over here all bunched up here on the right side.
Jack Montgomery in the backfield with him. Handoff is to Montgomery. He's going to try to break it out wide.
Oh, I believe that's a hold.
Been a
But
hold
they
there on
didn't get it. Oh, but the Vikings fly to the football.
All over it.
Looked like a hold was missed there, but didn't matter because there was 4 or 5 red shirts following up Andy Stroud as he was getting held there.
Let's see. Looks like a loss of about 3 yards.
That's what you want to see, John, from your defense. Gang tackling. Everybody flying to the football, and that was definitely happening on that play.
For sure. Trips to the left. Single wide to the right. Wyatt Richardson out here to the right, closest to us.
Both teams are spread, aren't they? Shotgun spread all night.
Manley and Montgomery in the backfield. Montgomery will get to carry. And
Asher Maynard met him in the hole.
And he's trying to take a ball from him.
Yep.
Just about did it.
Maynard met him, and then Cody Stapleton and somebody else in there also on that tackle. Again, we got gang tackling by the Vikings. Looks like Fired Up Friday must have did something for this defense this morning.
Looks like he might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Right at it to bring up 3rd down.
Must just be our angle. Looked
About
like he
12.
went for a loss. I guess
Yep.
it's forward motion, though.
Yeah, he might have got up to where the line
This
might have
is
been.
definitive passing down, you would think here. What, 3rd and about 12, John?
Trips left. Single to the right, which is Richardson. Manley takes a snap.
He's
going
looking.
to throw. Throws outside.
Oh!
Dropped by Andy Stroud.
Andy Stroud almost had that one.
That would have been a pick 6. He would have walked in the end zone.
I think he looked up and his Christmas present was laying in front of him, but he couldn't quite pull it in. I think you're right, John. He saw that green grass in front of him there.
Oh, yeah. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 12 for the Eagles. Back deep for the Vikings will be Grady Holland and Levi Russell.
Well, Symmes Valley fortunate on the kickoff return there. Not very good coverage, but their defense was all over every play on that down.
Brady Moore also does the punting. Fielded by Russell. He's got it. Trying to get around the right side. Won't get there. Tackle made by Richardson. And the Vikings will take over right at the 48-yard line.
So decent kick there, fielded cleanly. Good tackle there by Beaver Eastern on the coverage there. First guy that had a chance at him took him down. But
make that the 47-yard line.
Still good field position for the Vikings, though.
So the Vikings, 1st and 10. Urban still in at quarterback. Trips to the left. Russell single on the right side. Nope, take that back. Can't tell who that is out there. Handoff, Will Jones running up the middle. Not a whole lot there, maybe a yard.
Yard or two.
Bring up 2nd down and 9.
Little inside action there with everybody spread out. Give it to your back up the middle. Try to get a hole.
And he slipped there again. I don't know if he might need some cleat replacement or something.
I'm not sure if we have that here, but yeah.
I don't know if he's on the golf team. Maybe he's wearing those out there golfing with Alvin Carpenter. I don't know.
NFL guys just go in the locker room, get a inch longer cleat there, get some more traction.
Stroud in motion. Snap to Urban. He's going to run it up the middle. Still on his feet. Still going.
Pushing the pile.
Still pushing the pile. Still going.
Wow.
He's close to a 1st down. That's going to be 3rd down and short.
Good effort
for
there.
the Vikings.
Good effort there by Urban, but also by the line, pushing him along there. He was met probably after what, John, a 1 or 2 yard gain and stretched that out.
They had him, and then he just kept pushing.
Now, Eastern's called a timeout here, I think, get their troops over there, try to get things realigned up here. So first plays we've seen so far, Symmes Valley seems to be doing some pushing around physically in this game. I'm sure Eastern will come back. Some probably aggressive talk being said in that huddle over there, trying to get his troops fired up.
Well, sometimes you get to reading your own write-ups in the paper and online, and sometimes coaches just got to call them in and jerk a knot in their tail.
And Eastern a country school too, but nobody that comes to Symmes Valley is ready for the curves that it takes to get here either. So
sometimes it takes a quarter to get over that.
It's an interesting bus ride for most teams.
So the Vikings come to the line, 3rd and less than a yard.
Look at all the guys in the box for the Eagles.
Maynard in the backfield going to take the direct snap.
He hands it off.
He hands it off to Will Jones. Has got enough for the 1st down. He stood up
right there
and stopped just good enough for a 1st down.
Almost surprised, John. Didn't see an audible out of that play. Eastern had everyone in the box except one safety deep there. Of course, Symmes Valley had an alignment there too with not much split out. But a lot of guys in the box on that play.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Urban still in at quarterback.
After all, we talked about the passing attack for Symmes Valley. They haven't thrown a pass yet, I don't believe.
2 splits.
Oh, no, the touchdown pass they did, halfback pass.
Stroud was in motion. He is open out here in the flat.
Wide open.
Gets it to him.
1-on-1.
And nice tackle by Richardson. That should be enough for another Symmes Valley 1st down.
There was no juking on that. Stroud just tried to run him over, and Richardson was up to the task to take him down.
Vikings going quick.
Another timeout.
Timeout by Beaver Eastern. Their second timeout.
So they just got one timeout left here, John. If you're Symmes Valley, the game cannot start better for you so far. You just have to keep it up.
So far, everything going Symmes Valley's way.
But they need to remember, I mean, Eastern has athletes. They're not 6-0 by accident either. They got kids that can play. So got to keep your focus here and maintain it. If you're Eastern, you just got to get back on the right track. Get a few plays going your way, one play at a time.
While we've got a moment here, I'm going to mention the Symmes Valley Alumni Golf Scramble coming up this Sunday at Riverbend over in Argolite, Kentucky. We want to thank our sponsors for the scramble. Our $500 sponsors: Bethesda Services, Guys Floor Covering, State Line Construction, Ridgeline Roofing. Our $200 hole sponsors: Arrowhead Land Company with Brian Salmons, CNS Construction, Keith Wilson with Wilson Family Swimming Pools, St. Mary's Home Health, Stronghold Construction. Also want to thank Dutch Miller, Chevrolet and Hyundai of Huntington for donating the truck for the prize for the hole-in-one. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Urban back to throw. He rolls right. Flips it out to Stroud, getting the flat. He's got a nice gain still on his feet. Gain of looks like maybe 6 or 7 yards on first down.
I'm not sure what, it's hard to tell without replay all the routes the Vikings are running, but they got guys open everywhere, it seems. When they send a guy in motion, it doesn't look like Eastern's in man, so they're just finding the soft spots in that zone, looks like.
Vikings going quick again. Fake handoff to Will.
Oh, got a man wide open.
And that is Branson Edwards for the touchdown. Symmes Valley striking quick again.
That's backyard pitch and catch when you're 8 years old, John. Just throw it wide open down there in the corner. I don't know if Eastern's in zone. They can't be in man because that guy was just completely lost.
Well, and what fooled me there, they even fooled me. It looked like Urban was going to kind of run the option pitch there to the right.
Right.
And I thought he was just going to keep it. I didn't see Edwards leaking out towards the end zone. Wide open.
Yeah.
Touchdown Vikings.
Wow.
It looks like they're going to kick the extra point. Asher Maynard going to do the kicking.
John, if they're posting this score tonight, there are some people that are surprised to see it. Is he kicking it left-footed?
He's a left footer. I watched him warm up. He done a good job warming up.
Oh, a lot of pressure, but he got her through there.
Good.
That young man does everything right-handed. Shoots a basketball, throws a baseball, bats in baseball. Right-handed, but kicks left-footed.
Yes.
How's that work out?
I don't know. But it works.
Yeah, it works.
Up and good with 7:45 left in the first quarter. Your Symmes Valley Vikings 15. The Eagles of Eastern
John,
0.
I'm afraid I don't want to have to go out there and say stuff to people, but I think all of our fans must still be asleep from this morning. Because if you're not excited now, I don't know what they got to do to get you excited. I mean, everybody's sitting in their seats down there, barely up, looking at their phones.
A lot of these parents had to get up at 3 and 4 this morning to
I
get kids
guess.
on the school bus.
I guess. I'm excited up here.
I'm
trying not
excited.
to scream into this microphone at the people.
Well, you're doing a good job of that.
Sometimes that Wilson voice takes over.
I'm a little disappointed you didn't bring coffee tonight.
No coffee tonight. Not cold enough yet, John.
I don't have to be cold.
I know. I like it all the time, too. I'm out of sync. We're just not going enough, We only get this and then one more chance, but we're getting warmed up for basketball.
It's getting warmed up for the round ball season. So it looks like Maynard will now kick off for the Vikings. Back deep for the Eagles, Richardson and Least.
Now let's see if the Vikings do a better job on this kickoff than they did on the last one with their coverage.
Maynard with not a bad kick. Richardson fields it. See if the coverage is a little better.
They stretched it. Oh,
they stretched it out, but they got him.
They got him. Yep. Stretched him out to that left side again, but they got a hold of him. Didn't let him out of there.
Look like 79 for the Vikings. Austin DeMint on the tackle there on the kickoff.
I believe Richardson and Leash, John, are their two good backs, 10 and 2, what I've seen so far. Both of them seniors.
And number one's been in the backfield, Montgomery, and I believe he's a freshman.
He's a freshman, yeah. I will say about Eastern, they've always had good basketball, and they've always had athletes up there. So
trips to the right, single to the left.
Now Symmes Valley in the zone as well here, it looks like.
Manley and Montgomery in the backfield.
Somebody's open. Oh, they're going to single coverage.
Got him.
Just
overthrown. Had him.
Yeah.
That was in out there. That was Tucker Least back there for
So you got
Eastern.
a situation there, John, where you go to your single coverage, and Grady Holland was even with 2 when the ball was thrown, but 2 kicked off to another gear and just left him, and the ball was just led a little bit too far.
Manley throws a nice ball. That was a great ball out there.
Pretty.
And that's a good long throw.
Yeah, it was a pretty ball.
So 2nd down and 10.
You're right, John. He is
the
big.
Eagles.
Reminds me, I've been watching a lot of Pikeville games, and Pikeville's got a quarterback that's huge like that, too. Towers over everybody.
Yep. Manley back there again. Throws out quick and a little high. Oh, and flags.
I think they're going to say he pushed him in the back before the ball got there, but I don't know about that one, John.
I don't know. That one's really close, and a ball that might not even been catchable.
Touch and go, yep. I don't even hear anybody murmuring about the call out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're.
Well, we seem dead. Is it just me, or is we seem dead?
It's not just you. I mean,
there's no juice. We must have wasted all the juice this morning.
So that's a 15-yard penalty. And that'll be a 1st down for Beaver Eastern. So the Eagles are into the Viking territory for the first time tonight. Manley in the backfield. He is flanked by number 34. That is Brady Moore. Snap. Manley to throw.
Got time.
He's
nice
going
take off. He
takes
takes
off.
line.
Ball's down. Ball's on the ground. And it looks like Symmes Valley may have recovered it.
Nope. Eastern's on it.
Whoever went down for it first must have not got to it.
Had a shot at it.
Shot at it. Who was it?
No, that's Tucker.
Tucker Ross.
He was on the ball.
Had a shot at it. So the Eagles will keep possession, and it'll be 2nd down and about 8 for the Eagles. Eagles catch a break there.
Yeah, they did catch a break there. One thing on the Symmes Valley defensive side, they contain the run good, but the quarterback's got a lot of time to throw the ball, John. He's looking all over the whole field. Receivers are going to get open if they don't get pressure back there.
Boston Webb is the receiver, single receiver on the left side. Trips to the right.
That's a quick bubble out here. Cut inside. He's got room. He's got room, John. And got him out of bounds
right at the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice play, nice little pitch and catch, and a nice run there by Tucker Least to get him down inside the 5. Be 1st and goal for the Eastern Eagles.
Cut across the field and just broke a couple tackles there, John. Was able to get to green grass, but a couple of secondary guys got an angle on him and got him out of bounds there. So they're about at the...
Oh, looks like about the 7.
6 or 7.
6 or 7-yard line.
Be 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Montgomery back in the backfield now with Manley. Webb to the left. Richardson to the right. Hand off
right
to the Montgomery.
Nothing
there.
Nothing there.
He may have lost a yard.
I don't know. The line for Eastern seems to be doing an exceptional job at pass blocking. No pressure, but every time they've tried to run the ball, Symmes Valley's been in the backfield.
Look for them to spread it out here, Ryan, and run the quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he had some room last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you figure him that big, if he can get to the 1 or 2, he can probably
Stretch
just push it in. Yeah.
Eastern back to the line. Still one. One each direction. Now Moore back in the backfield with Manley. Snap.
This is a quarterback run, John. Good call.
And he's down.
Tripped up.
Short, right at the 5-yard line, it looks like. Maybe the 6. That'll be 3rd and goal for the Eagles.
Shows you on that run there, John, that doesn't matter how big they are, you take their feet out, they can't go anywhere.
Right.
I don't know who made that tackle, but they just clipped his feet.
So 3rd and goal. Somebody's got the scald on the popcorn downstairs. I sure can't smell it.
Yeah. Well, my wife will be in there working a little bit later, but I don't think she's in there in the first half.
Eastern's going to have to hurry. The play clock is down to 3,
2, 1. They only got one timeout. They took their last time out.
They took their last time out with 5:12 left in the first quarter. And Eastern is now out of timeouts.
And that may come into effect, you're trying to score if they get the ball right before the half, or they get in another situation like that, John, where the play clock's running down. They're out of luck. They're going to have to take the 5-yard penalty and regroup now with no timeouts left.
Or if you get in a situation like they called their last timeout where Symmes Valley's going quick and they may not have the right matchup.
Right. Yep.
But you got to take a timeout there. You don't want to take a penalty here when you're on the 6-yard line.
Right.
So they were lucky to be able to get it in there in time.
So, John, just like you called it, they did put 2 split outs, but that was a designed quarterback run, that last play was. They didn't run him up the middle. They run him off tackle, tried to get him to the outside, but maybe look for that again here.
So, looks like you got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. More in the backfield with Manley. In the shotgun.
About on the 5, you think?
3rd and goal. Right about the 5, just outside the 5. He's looking to throw.
Got a man.
Corner. And overthrew him.
He had him on the out if he would have led him toward the sideline instead of up and out.
Yeah.
He was pretty open, but just overshot him.
4th and goal from the 6.
I will say one thing, just like you mentioned earlier, number 7 has a cannon.
He sure does.
He put it on display there a couple times.
So Eastern going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Just outside the 5, John. Trips left.
Richardson all alone to hit to the right. Manley in the shotgun. Moore in the backfield. Quick out.
Got him.
Quick out the least. And he ain't going to get it.
No,
he's going to be short.
It. Oh, he fumbled the football. He's saying he's down. They're saying he's
down.
No fumble, yeah.
Short, and Symmes Valley holds on, keeps the Eagles out of the end zone, and the Vikings will take over. 1st and goal, or not first and goal, but be 1st down and a long way to go is what I should say.
We've been out a few weeks, but
right at about the 2-yard line, Symmes Valley will take over.
That was the same play, looked to me like, John, that they got all the way down to the 5 on. Just ran that bubble screen and tried to cut it back up in there. Symmes Valley able to make a tackle there. Now look at this bunch formation.
Looks like Maynard will take the direct snap. He takes it, runs it up the middle, got a little bit of room.
Holding on to the football, I'm sure.
Gain of a couple yards, gives Symmes Valley some room there in front of their own goalpost.
He got 2 or 3 there. Yeah, John, just probably trying to get some room there to be able to run their regular offense here.
My dad would say trying to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
Yeah. Okay, we got
Maynard coming out.
Bronx Carpenter going
in. Play clock's already down to 10. They might want to pick it up here a little bit.
Yep. Too much looking around here. Oh, they're calling a timeout. Symmes Valley's going to take a timeout.
Go take a timeout.
They subbed in Carpenter kind of late there, and everybody just wasn't real sure where to go. And like you said, they weren't rushing enough to get to where they needed to be.
Yep. That's Symmes Valley's first timeout, correct?
Yep.
Or is that
first timeout? First timeout, yep. I'm tracking nothing over here. I'm just talking.
Well, it's on the scoreboard.
Custodians, bus drivers, and teachers.
We're going to get somebody to turn the lights on here.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I can't see a thing. I'm going to get it. You keep everybody entertained here.
Okay. Got to go solo here for a few minutes during this timeout, folks. Again, we got nice weather out here at Symmes Valley. If you're sitting at home, nothing to do on this Friday night, you can stay home and listen to us. But we got plenty of room out here. We got bake sale going on over there. We got plenty of food in the concession and an interesting football game going on out here tonight too. So get out of your easy chair and come on out here for a good time. All right, here we go. Oh, broken up. Bronx tried to throw it out in the flat. Bronx Carpenter tried to throw it out in the flat there to Will Jones, and that was broken up well by the Eastern deep back there.
So that'll bring up 3rd down for the Vikings and about a short 7, long 6.
Yep.
Snap to Carpenter. Carpenter looks.
Got time.
Got a man down the middle of the field. Oh, and hit early. Oh. No flag.
Wow. That was an aggressive throw there, John. He did. He kind of had Urban, but there was 2 Beaver Eastern defenders right there that made a play on the ball. Really lucky that wasn't intercepted.
So Symmes Valley will punt it away back to Eastern with 4:11 left here in the first quarter.
Coach Ferguson pleading his case for the pass interference here. The referee giving an explanation though. Or that's not the referee.
Be the back judge.
Yeah, back judge. There you go. All right, so Symmes Valley going to have to punt here. It'll be interesting how good a kick.
And they're going to have to hurry. The play clock's already down to 3,
It's going to have to be another
1.
timeout. Well,
maybe the play clock wouldn't reset, so they get it away. Punt by Maynard. It's not a great punt.
And takes
rolling backwards.
Back. Bounce.
Looks like they'll take over inside the 25-yard line, right at about the 23.
So Symmes Valley, they're not able to get out or get a first down there. You'd like to be able to get at least one first down to flip the field there a little bit, but Eastern right back here with outstanding field position.
Right back in business here. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
And John, we still got 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter here. Feels like a lot of stuff has happened already, but
a lot of incomplete passes slowing this game down.
Yeah.
Manley in the backfield, flanked by Moore. Trips to the right. Webb alone to the left. Manley takes a snap.
Blitz coming. Blitz coming.
Blitz
Didn't get there. He tried to throw it.
I
believe they got an angle.
Oh, he flips it.
That should.
Was there a receiver there? Yes. 34 more out of the backfield was right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice play by Manley. Heads up play.
Yeah. Dangerous play, though,
Very
too.
dangerous.
There's no red shirts there. But Symmes Valley brought a blitz that time and got some pressure that time, John. He wasn't able to set up. He tried to elude the pocket, but Symmes Valley tracked him down there. And a lot better job of getting pressure on the quarterback there.
So 2nd and 10 for the Eastern Eagles. Right at about the 23-yard line. Richardson and number 6, Peters to the right.
Another blitz coming here, timed up.
Manley's going deep to Richardson.
Touchdown.
Nice catch, touchdown, Eastern Eagles.
Just a good individual play there by Richardson. The defender, Branson Edwards, is right there, but just not able to make the play. And Richardson able to get 2 hands on it and reel it in. Single coverage, you're on an island, John. You know, it's just one-on-one. You'll have that sometimes.
Just a nice throw.
Good throw.
And an athlete go out there and get it. 50-50 ball, go get it.
You see it on Saturdays and Sunday all the time. They get single coverage. They just throw it up in the air and ask for their guy to make a play.
So Moore will kick the extra point. Richardson to hold. Snap is good. Vikings, a lot of pressure. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:50 left in the first quarter, a lot of action tonight. Symmes Valley still with the lead, 15-7.
John, Symmes Valley with a big goal line stand there before, but, you know, not able to get a first down. Eastern has great field position and able to hook up for a long touchdown pass there.
There is a flag on the play.
Okay. Officials are... No, they're picking it up. They're picking it up.
I just wondered if somebody might have jumped over somebody or something there, and they decided to pick it up. So no flag. Extra point is good, 15-7. Symmes Valley still with the lead, 3:50 left in the first quarter. It'll be interesting now. You know, it's tough play calling there when you're in the shadow of your own goalpost, and then you can't get anywhere, and then you know, it didn't have a great punt. Gave them a short field. That's kind of tough to overcome.
Yep. Yeah, I got a little room on the first down play with the run, but then, you know, 2 incomplete passes really put you in a hole there. Eastern, one thing I'll note there, Eastern's field goal kicker made that extra point. It was good by a long shot. So, you know, you get in a situation where you might need 3 points. It looks like they got somebody that can stick it through there.
So, Maynard and Jones back deep. Moore will do the kicking for Eastern.
John, in our area, there are some interesting games tonight, too. I think the biggest one, I believe, that Portsmouth is traveling down to Proctorville tonight to play Fairland.
I think it's the other way, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, you're right.
I saw the Fairland basketball down
Portsmouth,
52.
Yeah, that's a big game in the OVC, though. Those are your 2.
Moore with a nice kick, high and deep. Over Maynard's head. He drops it inside the 5, gathers it up. Not much of a wedge left there. It looks like he's just outside the 15, right at about the 16-yard line.
Really does a good job to get back out to the 15 or 16-yard line. You can run your regular offense now because he was down at the 5, you know, after he fumbled it. So And, you know, everybody's coming down on you. If you miss it like that, it'd be easy to lose composure and then not even be able to pick it up. But pretty good job there by Maynard of recovering.
So the Vikings will take over right at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Bronx Carpenter in a quarterback in the shotgun.
Is this a setup for a bubble screen out here?
Trips left, bubble screen out to Will Jones. Eastern is all over it.
Yep.
And that is number 55.
John, that's got to be a missed assignment somewhere because 55, I believe, is an interior lineman.
Yeah, 55 Cade Least there on the tackle and the heads-up play.
Here.
Loss of about a yard.
You can see the bubble screen set up there. Yeah, that's the defensive end on this side here, and just a missed assignment. Great play by him as well.
2 each direction for Carpenter as he fakes, and then he will follow the back up. And now we got a flag.
And I'm guessing that's going to be a hold.
I would say you're right.
And I'm basing that on Will Jones's reaction here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a hold. Will they decline?
It'll be a hold, but I'd say they'll decline.
They'll probably decline. Yeah,
it is declined.
It wouldn't even be 10 yards. It'd be half the distance, right? So that'll bring up 3rd and long here for Symmes Valley.
3rd and about 12 for the Vikings.
So after everything went right early on offense, Symmes Valley's struggling now.
Urban and Holland to the left. Can't quite tell who's the right. I think one of them's Stroud. Carpenter will throw. Going
he's got
deep.
A man deep.
He's got a man.
He had Urban in stride. And it's a foot race now, John. It is a foot race. Can Urban outrun Richardson?
He's trying to and he might have just done it. Down inside the 5.
Inside the 1.
Carpenter to Dylan Urban for a big play.
Now, Symmes Valley's quarterback may be half the size of the Beaver Eastern quarterback, but that was a pretty football right there. Perfect spiral pass, hit him in stride. He wasn't open either, John. He threw him open, right? That they were head on up, and he led him perfectly. Good ball there by
So about an 83-yard pass to Dylan Urban there for Carpenter.
That'll flip the field.
So that flips the field for sure.
Good route.
Vikings 1st and goal. Randy Atkins into the backfield. I believe that's who that was.
And Maynard taking the snap.
Maynard takes the direct
snap.
Oh,
they blitzed.
They were all over it. Richard Moore was all over it.
He come free, John. A blitz, missed assignment, no blocker on him. And
I wonder if they run a pop pass out of that same setup.
Tim
Tebow there, because every time he's handed it off one time. But
Yep.
It's kind of slow developing.
Yep.
2nd and goal for the Vikings. Same setup.
Yep.
Maynard will take the snap.
Another blitz.
He handed off, but I think it's fumbled. The ball is on the ground. Looks like the Vikings might have got it back. Looked like Maynard might have slid in there and got it.
That's what it looked to me like too, John. Yeah, Maynard got it back.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd down.
John, that's a similar formation and a similar result. They handed it off that time, though, but they're not getting a hat on a hat, right?
So reset the play clock.
So you got Carpenter back there to take the snap now.
Carpenter back.
Plenty of time on the play clock.
You got Urban out here in single coverage.
Press coverage out here.
He's looking to cut it inside. Oh, he threw it to the outside to, is that
Grady Holland?
Grady Holland.
Yep.
Incomplete. It'll be 4th down, 4th and goal.
Missed Grady Holland. If you had a field goal kicker, now might be the time, but
I'd say they'll go for it.
I believe they are. What are we, about the 9 or the 8?
Yeah, right about the 9-yard line. 4th and goal.
Big play here for both teams. Eastern need a stop here to keep this game tight.
Carpenter to throw. He throws quick. Throws it and intercepted in the end zone, which kind of stinks because that really helps the Eagles with
now they get the ball to
they get back at the 20, 25.
Yeah.
So interception in end zone. The Vikings will turn it over. Eastern will take over right at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, with 1:40 left here in the first quarter.
So after that great play and pass, didn't quite get in there. Vikings unable to push it in. It's in those situations, John, us being older guys, you'd almost like to see go under center and kind of hammer it up in there a few times, but that's just not how we play. That's not the offense they run anymore. I know I get frustrated watching the college and NFL teams too. Everything's shotgun. Nobody hardly goes under center, hammers it anymore.
No, they sure don't. Eastern first down. There's a handoff
That's
to
our
Moore.
best run of the day. Cody Stapleton's got him.
And a bunch of Vikings get in there. Started out with Stapleton. Looks like they got enough for a first down.
Yeah, first down. Best run of the night for the Eagles. John, that was 34 on the run there. Brady Moore. He's a senior, it looks like. Yep.
Got some scores here. Rock Hill 13, Gallia Academy 0 in the second quarter.
Gallia Academy. Tough year for them.
Play clock down to 15. Manley takes a snap. He looks to throw.
He's going deep, John.
He's got a man.
Got a man.
Overthrew
him again.
Receiver out there was Boston Webb.
Holland's looking for safety help over the top there. I see him pointing back. But if that ball would have been 1 yard shorter, that would have been 6.
Mm-hmm. Another score here. South Gallia 14. Sciotoville East, Tartans 0.
South Gallia having a good year, John, in this conference. Really put it on Notre Dame last week.
Lucasville Valley 7, Portsmouth West 6.
Oh, we
whistles.
got whistles. Timeout. Has to be Symmes Valley if it's a timeout.
Timeout, Symmes Valley. With 1:06 left here in the first quarter.
Not sure what that timeout was for, John, unless we had the wrong personnel out there.
Might have been. Let's get a couple more scores here.
Not
If we
sure.
can find any. Huntington High 14, Cabell Midland 0. Fairland and Portsmouth still 0-0. Wheelersburg 21, Oak Hill 0. South Point 12, Chesapeake 8 in the first quarter.
Yeah. Two teams I don't think are going to compete in the OVC, really. Both of them beat Symmes Valley, though.
Mm-hmm. Waverly 14, Minford 0. And Greene and Notre Dame play tomorrow night. We'll keep you updated on all the scores as the night goes, as we're just still in the first quarter. Got a 40-minute first quarter going on right now.
Yeah. Shout out to the folks at Greene, too. Real nice of them to lend their field to the Ironton Fighting Tigers last weekend with the damage to the stadium and stuff on Friday night.
Yeah,
that was a real nice thing to do.
Very nice. And I watched that Ironton game, and wow, what a what a facility they've built down there in Franklin Furnace.
Oh,
Very nice.
yeah, I've been down there. Yeah, the field's real nice.
Whistle stop the play.
Haven't been in the new gym yet. I believe the new school's open now, too. Nope.
Oh,
Impressive.
offsides on Symmes Valley.
That'll make it 2nd and 5.
Wow, I don't know what was going on there, but that'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles. Manley in the backfield with Moore. Richardson this way. Who did I say number 6 was? Peters.
Up the middle.
Up the middle with Moore. He's
Got
a little room.
He's broke to the open. Jackson Fields got a line on him. Oh, he run over
Jackson Fields, but
the rest
they're
of the
trying to
Vikings have
strip the
got it now.
football. So that'll be a 35-yard. I'm sorry, takes it down to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles, and the Eagles are moving.
Yep.
Down by Will Jones.
I'd like to give a shout out here in the first quarter to our scoreboard sponsors, the new scoreboard after the storms earlier this year. We'd like to thank Stronghold Security, Generations Propane, Ohio Valley Bank, and Thoroughbred Construction Group.
I see they got their logos on
Got
the
them
scoreboard
on
over
there.
Looking
Yeah.
nice.
Manley in the backfield. Flanked by Montgomery.
Oh.
Whistles. Let's see. Now is this going to be a false start on this one?
Let's see. Yep,
Yeah,
false start
on the Eagles. That'll back them up 5, be 1st and 15. Let's talk about the football sponsors for this year. SNE Sanitation, Guthrie's of South Point. Have you ate there yet?
Have not, John. Have
Very
not.
good. Very
Is
good.
it-
I've been there. Very
I didn't
nice.
want to fight the line, waiting on it to settle down a little bit, but yeah, I've heard it's pretty good.
I went early this week, and like at lunchtime.
Yeah.
On the weekend, is over the weekend. Got right through. Really good. I've been there a couple times now. Very good. We'll get to the rest of those football sponsors here in just a moment as Eastern's going to run the last
Blitz
play of
coming.
the first quarter.
Oh,
Blitz
they picked it up.
Going deep.
Single coverage.
Oh, did he get both feet in?
He only got to get one in, yeah.
He got it.
Yeah, he definitely got a foot in, John.
First down, that passes from Manley to Richardson, down to about the 9-yard line, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, where the Vikings have a lead for the time being, 15-7.
Again, John, that's just a high point, right? He's just throwing it up, and that receiver's catching it at the high point. So just throw it up and make a play on it like you're out in the backyard. Symmes Valley cornerbacks just got to go for the ball a little bit more there.
So let's go back to these sponsors. Let's start over. Football sponsors for this season: SNE Sanitation, Guthrie's of South Point, Tres Hermanos Nunez Restaurants, State Line Construction, UK King's Daughters Medical Center, Captured by K Photography, Lockwood and Lockwood PLLC, Riverside Physical Therapy, Village Floor Covering, Awards Plus Tees, M&G Excavating LLC, Holzer Galpolis Medical Center, The Gold Studio, Chris Collier, Lawrence County Board of Education, Central Hardware, R&R Grocery. We'd also like to thank Guys Floor Coverings, LLC, and Patrick Insurance Company for the Spirit Student Section items.
John, I don't know if this is right or not, but what I'm showing now is South Gallia up 46-0 on Sciotaville East in the second quarter. Could that be right?
Well,
they might put a hundo on them.
Surely they'll call the dogs off before then.
Oh,
that's
and
the same score I've got on ScoreStream.
Fighting Tigers down early, 7-0, traveling down 23 to Pikeville this weekend.
Yep.
Pikeville is a small school in Kentucky. Now, they won the state championship last year.
Right.
They're in the small school division.
First and goal for the Eagles. Manley in the
Blitz
shotgun.
coming.
He's going to keep it.
Got him.
Oh, he fumbled.
Oh,
and
did he
I
get
believe,
it back? No, Maynard's got it.
Maynard's
Maynard
got it.
Maynard's got it.
What are they going to call? The referees are getting together.
They're getting together. Maynard come out of that pile with it. Oh, they're saying he was down.
Saying he was down.
They're saying he was down.
Ah,
now,
boy.
John,
I think that ball was loose as he was rolling over.
This officiating crew here has been at it a while. When I was coaching Biddy League, we had them for some Biddy League games.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't give them an A.
I like it when we're on our own network and we can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
We don't have to be.
The guys are out there trying hard.
That's right.
They're trying.
And that's
hard.
a tough call.
And we appreciate them being out here.
That's right. There you go. So, second and goal for the Eagles.
Another run? Nope.
Nope.
Going high pointed again?
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
A little high there. I think the ball might have slipped.
Going for the pop pass. I'll tell you what Eastern does. They have a lot of tall, lanky athletes.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be third and goal from around the 8-yard line for the Eagles.
Third and goal on the 8-yard line for the Eagles.
I do that to Mike all the time. I appreciate it. Our third guy that's sometimes with us, Adam Korn, he's doing all the PA announcing tonight.
Yeah.
Looking good, sounding good.
Multi-talented.
Play clock down to 2, down to 1. Manley takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. He throws it out to Peters out there, and he is going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well by Will Jones.
Will Jones with a great play.
Will Jones all over that play.
Fourth and goal here for the Eagles.
So
right
this will be
10-yard
interesting,
line.
John. They have to decide quick. They have no timeouts. Are they going to kick a field goal or go for it here? I don't know that their field goal kicker can't make it from there.
Oh, I know he can
Now,
make
they're
it.
on the left hash, though, right? So they're not in the middle of the field. So a high school kid, probably that makes it more difficult for him, too. But play clock would be a concern here if you're going to do something other than go for it.
So they're going for it. Play clock is down to 10. Manley with trips right. Moore in the backfield. He's going to take the snap.
Blitz.
The throw. Throws quick to the corner. One-on-one.
Good coverage.
Good coverage that time. Who is that out there?
I believe he's Dylan Urban out there on that coverage, John. Good coverage. Now, he was in the same position that time as Symmes Valley was on earlier, but he made a play on the ball and knocked it away.
Yep. So a great stop by Symmes Valley.
Yep.
With 10:34 left until halftime. The Vikings will take over on downs at the 10-yard line. First and 10 for the Vikings.
Let's see if Symmes Valley can get a sustained drive here. They've hit some big plays, but haven't, put back and back-to-back, first downs together.
First and 10. Looks like Urban back in at quarterback for the Vikings.
Yep.
He will take the snap, hands it off.
Run.
Up the middle.
Nothing there.
I believe it was Will
And
Jones
a flag.
and a flag on the play.
That'd be a face mask?
Might have been a face mask.
Looked a little late for holding. But it's hard to tell. It's the area of holding, but the flag came in so late. You wouldn't think there would be any holding taking place.
Face mask
there we go.
against the Eagles.
That automatic, or is that? I think they're all 15 right now, aren't they?
No, I think they're just 5.
Not a personal foul.
Yep. Must have just barely got him.
Yep.
All right, so first and 5 for the Vikings.
Oh, now they're calling motion. Oh, the coaches, Symmes Valley's coaches are going to get irate now. Because they purposely give it the one clap.
Mm-hmm.
And you see teams do that all the time to get a look at what the defense is going to do to pick up blitzers. And then they came set again. They never moved.
So we go right back. Now it'll be first and 10 again for the Vikings.
A lot of flags. Too many flags. Both ways.
Lance Humphrey up here cleaning windows. First and 10 for the Vikings. Urban in the shotgun, flanked by Jones. Jones is rolling out there.
Oh,
a little wheel route.
Good tackle.
Yep, nice tackle. He's still on his feet. Going to be a small gain.
I thought Will was going to be able to outrun him to the corner, but a good tackle in there by Declan Davis, another senior here.
So it'll be second down and about 9, long 9 for the Vikings.
Really?
Urban still in the shotgun.
Really not much on that one.
Okay. So, 8 on the play clock.
Man.
Motion, Urban rolls out, throws out to the flat. Nice catch. Who is that?
Jackson Fields.
Jackson Fields with a great catch. First down for the Vikings.
I thought it was a risky throw,
I
but
did
it's
too,
a great
but
catch.
Great throw and pick and catch there.
Had a guy plastered all over him, was able to pull it in.
First and 10 for the Vikings. Right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, Jackson Fields, he's gamey.
Will Jones in the backfield, trips right, single to the left. Urban fakes.
He wants
going
to
run it.
Oh,
throws.
good play.
Out there again to Jackson Fields, and that's another first down.
Nice job by Urban there on the rollout, just freezing the defenders, not really knowing what he's going to do, and able to find Jackson Fields
Same
there.
play we scored a touchdown on earlier. Urban rolls out, has the back
right,
and then the receiver comes open right there in the flat.
Right.
So first and 10 from about the 35-yard line for the Vikings.
Kind of platooning quarterback here tonight, but both guys playing pretty well, I think, John.
Yep. Urban in the shotgun, trips right, single left, looking to the left.
Oh,
he pumps, throws short here to Stroud. Stroud able to get about 6 yards.
Urban to Stroud.
Didn't like what he saw one way, came back to the short side, get a good 5-6 yard pickup. Nice job.
Second down for the Vikings. They're going quick, and nothing Eastern can do without any timeouts. Used all 3 in the first quarter.
So see, they're stopping.
Takes a clap, looks at it. Nobody moves.
Toughest for the linemen on this because they got to stay in the stance longer, right?
Yep.
They're saying snap the ball, please.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Oh, got him on the wheel route. Oh, got him on the wheel route.
Throws it quick over the middle. Pretty good coverage there. I think he was there right at the time of the ball.
I thought he had Jones on the wheel route on the left-hand side, had green grass in front of him. Of course, you can't see everybody, but.
That was number 5, Boston Webb there in the coverage, and made a nice play. Got there at the same time as the ball.
Yep.
Nice play.
Yep.
It's going to be third down and about 5 for the Vikings.
A manageable third down. Trips to the short side of the field here.
Will Jones in the backfield with Urban. Snap to Urban. Gives to Will Jones. Not much there. He's still on his feet. What will the Vikings do here?
Fourth and
about
2 or 3.
A long 3, a short 4. What will they do?
Punt team.
Looks like the punt team's going out. Probably the right move here. Play some.
Yeah, got the lead. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Looks like Jackson Fields is going to be back to punt this time.
Nope, they're trying to.
And it might have been him last time. I thought it was Asher Maynard, but 23 and 22 was kind of hard to see there.
Yeah.
So Fields will do the punting. Snap is high. He's able to get it.
Gets a
Pretty
good kickoff.
Oh, it's ball is loose.
Oh, he picked it up.
Picks it up.
Randy Atkins all over him. Good tackle by Randy Atkins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Richardson fumbles it and is able to recover it.
Ball, you almost want a fair catch, John. He had guys within 3 yards of him there.
Yeah.
Eastern fortunate to keep the ball on that one. Risky play, but again, you muff it, your head's up enough to jump back on it.
That's
right. That takes some composure to be able to do that.
And the Vikings able to flip the field with the Eagles taking over right at about the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Eastern. Manley comes out. I bet he's in the shotgun. Sure enough.
Shocker.
Flanked by Moore, trips to the left, single to the right. He takes a snap, hands off to Moore. A little bit of a hole there.
He's got a hole. He's got a hole.
He's still on his feet, runs into his own man.
Boy, I tell you what, he runs hard.
He's still moving. Still driving. Nice run at about a 15, 17-yard run for Moore. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles.
When I mentioned their skill players earlier, I didn't mention him, and I think he took it personally. He's running hard.
Great run there.
He's not very tall. It looks like he's taking about 6 steps real fast.
He's a 170-pound senior. Manley in the backfield, flanked by Moore again.
Give it to him again.
Got him. The Vikings are on at that time. 52.
That's Brandon Fout.
Yeah, hadn't called his name tonight. Nice play.
Yep. Brandon Fout tackle him in the backfield for a loss. That's a TFL. TFL, tackle for a loss. In your stat column tonight.
A loss of about 1, 2nd and 10 for Eastern with 6 minutes left here in the first half. Halftime, I believe we will have a performance by the Symmes Valley Marching Band.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll have something from the cheerleaders. 2 to the right, 2 to the left for the Eagles. Moore in the backfield. The Vikings look like they're coming to the line. Here comes Will Jones.
Oh, he got it. Yep.
That's him and Tucker Ross in there.
Yeah.
Big play.
Linebacker's dream. You blitz off the edge. Nobody there to block you. Will's excited about it, too.
Manley never saw him coming looking to the right.
Yep. Yeah, he never saw it, and nobody picked him up. The running back came in at the last minute to keep him from getting a clean shot on him, but.
So, a loss of about, I'd say 9 there. Be 3rd down at about 19, maybe 20 to go. 20 to go for the Eagles. 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2.
Got it off.
Got it away.
Oh, Caleb Mount with a free run there. Oh,
Manley splitting out, shoved out of bounds by Asher Maynard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Had to hurry to get the play off there. John never really seemed set on that. He had to roll. He rolled out immediately and couldn't find a man.
He only had one receiver on this side, and the Vikings were all over it. So 4th down and about 19 for the Eagles.
Good decision there, though, right? Not to throw that ball into coverage, just step out of bounds. Live to see another day.
That's right. Moore back to punt for the Eagles, back deep is number 11, Levi Russell, and number 3, Grady Holland to receive the kick.
Freshman and sophomore.
Little high snap, but not too bad. Nice kick by Moore.
Fair catch.
Russell,
no fair catch.
He's going to catch it and go backwards.
That would have been a good one to fair catch, John. Again, same thing. Good way to hang on to the football there by Levi, but guy that close to you, risky.
A horrible spot by the officials, I will just say that. He caught that 2 yards ahead of that, and he was knocked backwards.
Yep.
But, once again, not an easy job.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Vikings, right at about the 30. Let's see where he sets it down. It's either going to be the 31 or 32, right at the 32-yard line. Carpenter back in at quarterback. Trips left, 2 to the right. 5 wide for the Vikings. Carpenter takes a snap, throws it quick. Ooh. Just about gave that one away.
55 looked up and said, hello.
Cade Least. or Leist. I think it's Leist.
It's a couple plays he's made, though.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive
Second
end
and 10.
position.
Vikings go 5 wide again. Snap to Carpenter. He looks to throw, throws it quick. Same play. Is that Will Jones has got it?
Running hard.
Gain of about 3. Bring up 3rd down for the Vikings.
It's like a run play, John. You just get it out in the flat a little bit quicker. I mean, not handing it off, but still a short pass. Just get it out there quicker.
That is the modern-day version of the quick pitch.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Instead of him starting behind the quarterback and pitching it to him, you just snap it and turn and throw.
Throw it to him out there, yeah.
3rd and about 7, maybe a long 6 for the Vikings.
And for us, it increases your fantasy numbers on Sunday.
That's
when you do
right.
that. So
That's for sure. Carpenter in the shotgun, flanked by Will Jones. 2 each direction. Stroud in motion to you.
3rd down. Oh.
Carpenter, is tripped up in the backfield. 34 more. Got him by the shoestring. That'll be 4th down. That's a big loss of about, 7 yards there for the Vikings. And it will be 4th and 13, and they will punt it away.
It's got him by the foot to get him off, get him down there. Again, Carpenter, really talented athlete at quarterback, but is a freshman though too. He'll do some learning on things like that.
Least and Richardson back to receive. Good snap to Jackson Fields. See if he can get another good punt off. He does. See if they come up and field it. They do. Richardson does. Oh, he takes a hit.
Tackle. Another big hit. Asher Maynard laying the wood.
2 hits there, and Richardson hangs on to the ball. He's a little slow to get up. After that hit by Maynard.
The second one delivered by Maynard had a little more punch to it.
So the Eagles take over on the Viking side of the field right at about the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
After up and down the field, John, we've had 3 punts in a row there now. So let's see what the Eagles do on this drive. Yep. Again, now we're 3 minutes left to go in the half. No timeouts for the Eagles on this drive.
So here they go. Single coverage to the left. Trips right. Manley in the shotgun, flanked by.
I believe that's going to be on the Eagles.
Yes, it is on the Eagles.
So they'll start 5 yards further back and get back on their side of the field here.
1st and 15 for the Eagles. Could you send me that, please? Yeah, it looks like it did.
We do a meaner edition of that.
All right. 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Manley flanked by Montgomery.
Symmes Valley man press coverage.
2 each way.
Safety back. Blitz
Manley
coming free. Oh, wide open.
Wide open. This could be 6.
Wide open.
Randy Atkins will not catch him. No. Touchdown, Eagles.
John, I said we had man coverage across the field and we blitzed. Had one safety deep, but that guy just ran straight down the field, straight by his.
Well, that's where you take a gamble.
Yeah.
With the one-on-one, trying to get to him with the blitz.
But you got to get more, if you're up in press coverage like that, you got to get more of a chuck. Don't let them have a free release off the line of scrimmage, right?
That is for sure.
Because you're running backwards. We think about wide receivers being a lot faster than DBs, but they're running forward, and you're trying to run backwards and get aside with him.
So Eastern will not go for the lead. They will go for the extra point. Moore will kick. Watch for a fake.
I guess those timeouts they wasted won't come into play.
Snap is good. The kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, did it get a car? Looked like it could have. It was high.
It was high. So with 3:08 left in the first half, the Vikings still with the lead, 15-14.
So after the first couple possessions there, Symmes Valley really been shut down on offense. Had the flea flicker play to start the game there, and then scored another touchdown as well. So it'll be interesting to see what they come out with. 3 minutes, plenty of time left here in the first half. Got two timeouts left still here. I believe one timeout left, but still got plenty of time.
Hey, I want to hit these alumni golf scramble sponsors. I've got an updated list now.
Okay.
So your $500 sponsors for the alumni golf scramble this Sunday at Riverbend in Argolite. Bethesda Services, Guys Floor Covering, State Line Construction, Ridgeline Roofing, Stronghold Security, Patriot EMS, Bowling Excavation, Holzer Medical Center, Cardiovascular Center, Bowling Family in memory of Scott Bowling, and CNS Construction. We'll get to the other sponsors of it here in just a minute as more is getting ready to kick off here for the Eagles. Back deep for the Vikings. Looks like Asher Maynard and Will Jones still back there. Brady Moore will kick it off for the Eagles. Down 1 with 3:08 left.
Would you try onside?
Nope. Oh, he might have kicked it out of bounds.
A very good one, though. Is it going to go out of bounds?
It goes out of bounds. The Vikings will take over at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
I believe that happened to a kicker from a football program that you very much liked there a couple weeks ago. His coach was not very happy at halftime running.
No, and they come out and said that he might have had a little bit of a something going on there, and I think it was called the yips.
Yeah, yeah, I believe he had it too because he looked better last week.
He looked a lot better last Saturday, and big game for the Buckeyes tomorrow.
Speaking of the Buckeyes, I tell you, I mean, I like the Buckeyes. I don't follow them as closely as you do, but that freshman receiver is unbelievable. He is unreal. He made 2 catches last week.
Just when you don't think it gets any better than Marvin Harrison, and I'm not saying he's better than him, but he looks like he's going to be at least as good.
If he progresses, he definitely could be.
And, I mean, it's just crazy. They just keep bringing him in.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. Maynard and Jones in the backfield. Is that Dylan Urban now, or is that still Carpenter?
That's Dylan Urban.
Dylan Urban will run it. He will throw a nice toss pass to Edwards. He makes the catch.
What a catch. Oh no. He said he was bobbling.
He was bobbling as he went down.
How could you tell that from that angle? Tough call there for the Vikings. Great play by Edwards. He got beat by that. It was the same 2 guys high pointing the ball, and he come away with it that time and just didn't get the call.
And a nice throw by Dylan Urban. And now we got an official stopping.
Instant replay. Not sure what this is about, John.
I'm not sure what it's about either.
Boys, it's too late to talk about where you're going to eat after the game.
I was going to say.
Or too late, too early.
R&D may not be open. And you may have to go on into town.
You're going to have to go 30 minutes into town and get something to eat, boys. Come on over to the concession stand.
We'll get you a Viking dog right here at the Symmes Valley concession stand. If you'd have called that complete, we probably would have gave you one. And they got the dinner plans worked out, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. For the Vikings, Urban still in at quarterback. Flanked by Will Jones and Asher Maynard. 2 split to the left, 1 to the right.
It looks like Urban is milking the cow signal.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out what's going on. He'll take the snap. Looking to throw, nobody open. Oh, he's got Will Jones down the middle of the field.
Oh.
He finds him, and it's got him! And Will Jones is off to the races.
And it's a full race again, John. And Jones is going to win it.
Nice
play.
Nice play. Will Jones just kind of found the soft spot there in the defense.
And I don't know who the other receiver was, but they almost ran into each other. Will was able to make the catch and then just breaks free and wins the foot race.
Which might have helped Will Jones after he caught it because he brought his defender right there past him with him.
Yeah.
And a run all the way to the end zone for Will Jones and the Vikings as they score with 2:32 left here in the first half. And now we'll see if they will go for 2 or kick the extra point. Taking a lot of time here, but this play clock has not started. Now it has. And the Vikings come to the field here. Let's see if they're going to go for 2. They got 15 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they will go for 2. Carpenter back in at quarterback.
Still got time on the play clock, but dwindling. I think they're trying to get the play in still.
They better hurry.
They better call timeout.
Yep, going to have to. Timeout. Timeout. Timeout by the Vikings. Big 2-point conversion here. You can keep it more than 1 score if you convert this, even though an extra point would make it 8.
Coach Ferguson visibly upset on that.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. I don't know whose fault it was, but can't just have that. Got to get the play in, got to get the play off. Not Coach Ferguson visibly upset, sorry.
So let's talk about the rest of these sponsors here for the Alumni Golf Scramble taking place this Sunday at Riverbend. If you want to get a team in, contact Alvin Carpenter, 740-643-2908. I still remember the number.
Wow, that's impressive, John.
Or you can just reach out to him on Facebook. You'll probably get him there in between his dad jokes he's posting every day. And so the $200 sponsors for the Golf Scramble: Brian Salmon's Arrowhead Land Company, Keith Wilson, Wilson Family Pools, St. Mary's Home Health, Proctorville, Brian Salmon, just read that one. Portable Solutions Group, and we'll get back to that in just a moment. Carpenter in the shotgun going for two. Quick throw out to Will Jones. He's hit immediately.
And
I don't think he's going to be able to break away.
Nope.
So the Vikings come up short on the extra point with 2:32 left in the second quarter. Your Symmes Valley Vikings 21, Eastern Eagles 14. Back to the list here. Portable Solutions Group, Glockner Chevy GMC of Ironton, M&G Excavating, Liberty Bank Ironton, Symmes Valley Class of 79, Randy's Potties, Fourths Foods Incorporated, IntelliPoint Technology, Anew Behavioral Health, Teresa Baker, Lawrence County Treasurer, Freeman's Heating and Air, S&E Sanitation, Ingle Mill Farm, Lori Morrison Family, Guthrie's of South Point, Ink Slingers, Ohio Valley Bank, Dickus Market and Hardware. We appreciate all the sponsors for the Alumni Golf Scramble. And Ryan, we're going to play together Sunday.
Well, you're going to play, and I'm going to be there for a good time, John. I don't know if what I am going to do. I hope they don't have any cows waiting to get pasture off that grass, because I'll probably be chunking some of it up.
Well, I'm bringing the pencil with the eraser.
Okay.
So,
that's the best club in the bag.
That's the best club in the bag. So, the Vikings will kick off. Maynard will kick off. Back deep is Least and trying to see who the other one is. That Richardson still back there?
Yeah, Richardson. Number 2 and number 10, I believe. 10's Richardson. Yeah, 2's Least.
Yep. So, here we go. Maynard will kick it off. The left footer.
And it's
not a good kick,
but
it is a loose ball.
Oh, it is a
loose ball, and down they go on it. Works out good for the Vikings.
Yep.
Down to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line.
Yeah. It worked out perfect. On a kickoff, folks, when that ball travels, 10 yards?
10 yards.
It is live. You can't just let it go. Somebody's got to jump on it.
Now, they talk a lot about this new kickoff in the NFL. I don't know that you could bring that to high school because you don't have kids that can kick it to the zone.
True. Yeah, we thought about
unless you move the kicker up as well.
Yeah.
But I'd say that kickoff will eventually make its way to college.
Yeah.
Vikings trying to get their lineup set. Eagles come to the line with 2:30 left here before halftime. Don't forget, at halftime, we'll have the Symmes Valley Marching Band for your halftime entertainment.
Now, John, we see some what we used to call prevent defense here. We see the secondary backing off. There's no deep safety.
Oh, it's a screen. Oh,
nice
catches it. It's a nice catch and a nice tackle.
Jackson Fields. Yes, great play, Jackson Fields. Great play.
Loss of about maybe a yard, be second down and about 10
That's what we call a tackle in space, and that's what you try to do with your athletes, get them one-on-one against somebody in space, but Jackson Fields up to the task there.
Manley in the backfield, flanked by Moore. Looking to throw. Manley rolls out. A receiver falls down. The ball is deep, and he is open.
Levi Russell
with a great play.
Yeah, Levi closed on it and made a play on it. You're right, John. He had him beat, but it hung up in the air long enough to give Russell enough time to recover. There's 2 plays back-to-back by freshmen on your Symmes Valley High School football team here. Ought to be encouraging for Viking fans to see the young kids making plays.
Third down, almost 11 for the Eagles. Manley in the backfield, in the shotgun. Trips right, single to the left. He's looking right.
Blitz.
Throws quick over the middle. Caught by
It's going to be a first down.
Least, and that will be a first down. That will stop the clock with 1:49 here left in the first half.
The clock will roll when they get the chains moved. Once the chains are set, the clock will roll.
Clock is running. And we have a false start on the Eagles. That will back them up 5.
All that rushing up there to get ready and get settled down.
So that will be 1st and 15 for the Eagles. And the clock will roll. A minute 30 left here in the first.
Eastern will get the ball first in the second half as well. So trying to go 2 for 1 here, if you would.
Play clock down to 10. Manley brings him to the line in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. With
no high safety again.
Now the safety backs off.
Yeah, he's backing off. Oh, there's
a
hold, and they did not call it. He's got the corner, but Urban buzzing down.
That shouldn't be a flag, but he threw it anyway. It's
going to be a flag, yeah.
He had him by the jersey, not the horse collar.
I believe he did too, John. There was definitely a hold too, but you and I both know holding calls, sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't. They can't call them all or we'd be here all night.
So that's a big penalty on the Vikings. The horse collar tackle, that's 15 yards. That takes the Eagles down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line with 1 minute left to go.
To his credit, though, Urban, he was the last line of defense, too. If he doesn't get him down.
They never signaled
Blitz
the ball into
again.
play.
Oh,
he throws
quarterback takes a
Then
leg.
they got it off.
No, that's terrible. Now, that is terrible.
I don't know how.
Terrible. The kid fell down, and they're going to call pass interference.
But
why is he going over there and talking to the player about?
I think he showed him what he done, but the ball is 10 yards past the receiver. There's no way he was going to catch it.
Terrible.
So pass interference on the Vikings. So 49 seconds left here in the first half. A couple of penalty flags aided the Eagles all the way down inside the 30 to about the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Snap to Manley. He looks to throw. He's got 3 receivers left.
On single coverage, trying to throw it out there again.
Yep. Throws it out of the end zone.
He threw that over the hill, didn't he? Yeah. Out over the hill. Somebody going to go over the hill and get the ball now.
There goes 2 kids running after it.
Yeah.
So 45 seconds left in the first half. Eagles come to the line. 2nd down and 10. Manley in the shotgun, flanked by Moore. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. He's rolling out.
Guy got knocked down, and there's no.
He is open right there around the end zone. He catches it. Touchdown, Eastern Eagles, with 38 seconds left in the first half.
I'm telling you, John, they have some tall athletes out here on the outside. Eastern does. That ball was just up for grab, and he just jumped up and jerked it down.
Yep.
Looked like he's grabbing a defensive rebound there to me.
It's a nice play, and they will go for the tie here before halftime. Going to kick the extra point. Moore will do the kicking.
Well, John, if you...
Snap is good.
Somebody's offside.
It looks like it was Grady Holland. Now, they may go for 2 here now.
Yep. Half a distance here.
Let's see what the Eastern Eagles decide to do. Yep, here they come.
They're going to go for the lead.
They're going to go for the lead here.
Yeah, I would too, John. The only thing is here again, would you not put that big quarterback under center and just push the pile, you know?
Yeah, that's something that I know that Symmes Valley has done in the past, even without a big quarterback.
Past, yeah. It's very effective in high school football.
Let's see. Looks like that's where he's walking to. Is he going to go under center?
That's what they're going to do.
Now you got to worry. How many times have they done this? Snap. And nope.
I don't think he got it.
He didn't get it.
We got another flag. Offsides on the defense.
Vikings.
Wow.
Well, that's going to make it a little easier. They're going to get another half a foot here. They will get another crack at it to go for 2.
So they get what's half of 2.5? That's where they are.
So here we go.
Shouldn't be hard to get the play call in now. Let's run it again, boys, is what they're going to say.
They better hurry. They're down to 10 seconds.
Oh, now we're going to have another flag for delay game. Nope, he's going to get it off. Surely he sees it, don't he?
Manley up
going on
under
one.
center,
On
going-
one.
Oh, he got straight
not
down.
do it.
He did not get it. I think he fumbled it.
John, I think you may be right. They don't do that often enough to figure out how to do it.
So the Vikings retain the lead with 38 seconds left to go in the first half. The Vikings still with the lead, 21-20.
Not the cleanest football game I've seen, but entertaining.
Oh, very entertaining. Great football game.
Yeah, definitely entertaining.
And as you said earlier, the Eagles will get the ball start the second half.
Yep. So they go 2 for 1 there. Symmes Valley, more than likely, don't want to jinx anything, should take a 1-point lead in here into halftime. Just got to, if you're Symmes Valley, well, Symmes Valley and Eastern, right? Just got to clean up the big plays. Just don't give the big plays up. Really, neither team's been able to sustain a drive and work all the way down the field. Eastern scored on a couple big plays, and they had that short field there. And Symmes Valley, really all of theirs have been big plays. So.
And I think Symmes Valley's play calling here will depend on where they end up with the ball.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, if you got decent field position, you might throw a couple here.
And again, those mistakes earlier, like when they couldn't, on the extra point, they couldn't figure out what to do. They had to burn that last time out. Those things come into play here, and, time runs short toward the end of the half.
So Moore will kick it for the Eagles. Back deep for the Vikings. Will Jones and Asher Maynard. So here we go. Brady Moore will kick it.
Cut onside? Nope.
Just a little pooch
he
kick.
did onside.
A little pooch kick. I can't tell who fielded it.
Oh, he's got her good.
Is
He's
that
still
Edwards?
running.
And he's
going to be at
out
the
of bounds, and they're still
5.
tackling him, man.
He's at the
No
close
flag.
to the 50.
Right at the 50-yard line. Who was that? Here he comes. Oh, it's Randy Atkins. So, you've got it at the 50 with 33 seconds left. I'd say you're coming out slinging it.
I think so too, John.
Try to get another quick score here.
At least a play or two. Because even if you don't get anything on first and second down, you can always just take a knee on third down and just walk to the locker room, right? If you don't like what you see.
Carpenter back in at quarterback. Trips to the right, to the left. So 5 wide. Nobody back there with Bronx. 13 on the play clock. I'd say
this one's going to be thrown up.
He throws it quick. Almost caught by Will Jones. Incomplete.
Off the linebacker for Eastern's hands and then off Will Jones's hands.
Yep.
I will say that is a very difficult catch to make when you're looking at a ball and it gets tipped coming to you. It's hard to adjust that fast to it.
Especially when thrown that hard.
Yeah.
That was a
zip.
very well thrown ball.
Yep.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings, and now it looks like they're going to take victory formation and just kneel on it and go to halftime.
I think so too. I can't tell what they're going to do. Yep.
Yeah.
Can't even go under center for victory formation.
So, going to halftime, your Symmes Valley Vikings 21 and the Eastern Eagles 20.
Well, John, if you were looking for a blowout here based on the records, you'd be mistaken. This is a tight football game we got out here this evening.
Yeah, very good first half. A lot of big plays. Both teams going to have to figure that out at halftime.
Yep. And I think that, I think defensively they'll make some adjustments, talk to their defensive backs, maybe run some different coverages, keep that high safety back. Got to give help on those long passes. You just can't get beat on one play like that all night. Neither team really been able to establish the run much. Eastern had a little bit of success on a few drives there with 34, Brady Moore. So, but neither team really able to establish the run game. I guess Symmes Valley did there early, but no sustained runs.
So a very long first half, hour and 20 minutes to play the first half is pretty long for a high school game. A lot of both teams playing the spread there, a lot of passing and a lot of incompletions, but also a lot of big plays.
Yeah, I mean, you score on a big play, you run down the field, the clock stops, do the extra point, stops, so game doesn't go over very quickly that way. You going to check some scores here at halftime, John?
Sure.
While the band's setting
While
up
the
there.
band's setting up the play.
Just looking through here if I see anything that catches my eye.
Let's see what we got. Of course, you've got your Symmes Valley Vikings up 21-20 here at half.
Fairland 8, Portsmouth nothing.
Oh.
At half.
closer than the experts
I
predicted.
thought there'd be more scoring in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Both those teams have been putting up a lot of points.
My scores won't come up.
Chesapeake's now up 21-12 on South Point. I'll get some other score. 46-0 South Gallia at the half over Sciotaville East.
That game will be over quick.
And then here's an interesting score that I didn't expect. Wahama up 28-10 on Reedsville Eastern. Now Reedsville Eastern's a really good football team. They were really good last year. Supposed to be really good again this year. Wahama from West Virginia over there. Similar size school, but I wasn't expecting that. Now it refreshed on me. I was wanting to get the Ironton Pikeville score here to see. I guess we could pull up the live stream of it probably. They're playing at Pikeville tonight.
They're not on the live stream tonight. It's only the radio tonight.
Oh, 14 all at half. Oh, says first quarter, but I don't know. 14 all. Expected that game to be a little more lopsided to Ironton's favor. I mean, they played some big competition. The team they played last week.
Oh, my gosh.
Big kids. Yeah.
Yep. So, here's your Symmes Valley Marching Band to perform for halftime, and then after that we'll have a routine by the cheerleaders. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back at the start of the second half.
Hey.
No, don't say that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Willowwood here at halftime. 5 minutes until the start of the second half. Your Vikings are still ahead, 21-20. Hey, big shout out there to the band. Nice job, looking good. Looked real good on Fired Up Friday this morning too.
Yeah, those kids work hard too. They work hard all summer and try to make sure everything works out good. A lot of good hard work for them too, and good to let them have their time on the field to perform.
And you also got to see the cheerleaders do their dance there. I'm going to let you know who the cheerleaders are. Allie Day, Abby Prince, Hayden Miller, Lydia Saunders, Lindsay Freeman, Riley Loudenberg, Autumn Justice, Maddie Bevins, Candy Nance, Posey Holland, Brinley Gore. Your 2024, 2025 Symmes Valley cheerleaders. So 4:25 left. 4:25 left here at halftime with your Vikings up 21-20 and trying to figure out some technical difficulties here because we know it's been a little laggy here in the first half. Good crowd out here tonight in Willowwood. Great night for football.
Yeah, it's really cooling down and feeling nice now. It feels like football weather. I'm excited for this second half, John.
Yeah, with all the action we had there in the first half, a lot of like we talked about, a lot of big plays, a lot of action there in the first half, and great plays from both sides.
Yeah, you think, Eastern come out, they get the ball first. You think, well, they go for the big punch there on the first play, try to go deep. They've went deep a lot of times. When they got single coverage out on the side, they throw the ball up, and they've been able to complete a bunch of those passes tonight for big plays. If you're Symmes Valley, and that's something you talked about in the locker room at halftime, right? We got to contain that, got to turn and find the ball, bat it down. They did a little better of that later in the first half there. So it should be interesting to see how both teams come out here.
Well, it's one thing maybe you try to do here in the second half is keep everything in front of you. Don't let, a lot of the stuff they're running is streaks down the field.
Right.
If you just go ahead, give them some of that stuff in front of you.
Right.
And try to stay, behind the receivers.
Right.
And I know that's easier said than done because double moves and everything like that, but I'd say you'll see the Vikings do a little more of that in the second half and try to keep the ball in front.
Both teams' defense, the goal will be to cut down on the yak or the yards after the catch, right? Want to, like you're saying, maybe give them the 5 or 6 yarder or a little bit of cush there, but tackle immediately. Don't let those guys get in space.
I'd say both teams will try to force the other team to have a more of a long drive instead of the quick hitters because there's more chances for a mistake or a turnover or anything like that. And especially if you're the Vikings with the lead, you want that clock to run.
Yeah, and, both teams, you can tell, they've looked pretty good here tonight, but they're susceptible to turnovers. And like you're saying, in a long drive, you can see it. The ball's been on the ground several times tonight. I don't think we've had a turnover on a fumble, but there have been several on the ground. There have been, at least one interception, I think, so far. And that was, down there on a 4th down play near the end zone. So I tell you, it's a lot closer than I thought it would be. I didn't know, based on Eastern's record and what Symmes Valley had been able to do so far, Symmes Valley would be able to hang with them or not. But definitely a good, two pretty evenly matched teams here, I think, and a good contest we have out here this evening.
Well, and since we've seen Symmes Valley last, you got to think these freshmen are now 5-6 games into the season.
Right.
And, so they've grown a lot, especially since the competition they played early in the season was really, tough for a Symmes Valley, a Division 7 school to be playing some of those Division 6 and Division 5 schools to start the season off with. So these kids have grown, and now you're into, Division 7 SOC football.
Yeah.
And you're matched up a little better.
Yeah, and the question is what you want to do with your off-season schedule, right? Now, in years past, you really wanted to make sure you had winnable games in your out-of-conference schedule, even if for smaller schools, because only 8 teams get to the playoffs. Now you can have a little more flexibility, play some bigger teams like Symmes Valley did this year, and hopefully that has prepared them, right, to play these smaller schools now because they're like, oh, we played these schools with all these athletes. This will seem a little bit, not as bad to us, right? And it doesn't hurt you as much in the playoffs because I think still 16 teams get in from each region, right?
Yes.
So your odds of making the playoffs are really good. It just depends on what you want to do with that schedule. And, Symmes Valley, they've only played 5 games too, right? Had the one game that was canceled. And this is only their second home game. You know, it's hard to believe we're week 6. This is only their second home game of the year, and only have one more. So
we'll make up for it next year with 6 home games.
Yeah.
People will be tired of hearing us next year.
Hopefully they'll keep us on another year, John.
Yeah, we'll sign another year contract with them.
Yeah.
Maybe get a raise.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Viking dog would be good.
Yeah.
So they'll extend the halftime here for the teams to get loosened up. Usually they put 3 minutes back on the clock.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I mean, the band was off. The cheerleaders were off the field for a while there, so team stayed up in the locker room for maybe a little longer than they should have. Like you said, John, it looks like it's going to be a late night out here tonight, 20 till 9 already. We haven't even started the second half. Usually 9:30, you're winding up a game. Buckeyes don't play till 3:30 tomorrow, though, so people.
That's right. We're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Going to Pumpkins on Vernon tomorrow in Ironton.
Pumpkins on Vernon.
Yeah, it's like a big kind of a craft vendors and kind of a yard sale right there around the old Henthorns Morris Barbershop. That's Vernon Street down through there.
Huh.
You got the couple of the antique stores that are right there. They put this on. They close the streets down. Got a bunch of vendors there and stuff. Going to be visiting there in the morning and just going to go and do a little shopping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing in the morning.
Sounds like fun. I'll be doing some fence building on Symmes Creek in the morning.
All right. Well, I wish I could help you.
Well, it's not really fence building, but, you know, it's been a tough year for farmers. We did get a little rain there a couple weeks ago. We're going to try to pasture a little bit of hay ground there to extend the pasture time there because the hay, you know, that you have for the winters is dried up. And, I mean, a lot of folks, I think up in Athens County, a little bit farther up in the northeastern part up through there, about the middle of the state, have really been hit hard. You know, just dry weather, kind of. It's been a dry year.
That was the Ryan Wilson Farm Report here at halftime, brought to you by Dickus Hardware.
Yeah.
Check them out for all your hardware needs and farming supplies down there.
Take it down there. Marvin will figure it out.
That's right. Marvin will let you know what you need.
Yeah.
Just ask him. He'll tell you.
And you can run across the street. I think Dickus Market's a sponsor or something. Get you.
Yeah, so is the hardware. Yeah, they're sponsoring the golf scramble this weekend.
Some good hamburger.
Hey.
Steak across the street. Best around.
Fresh.
Yep.
Got that right.
Yep.
About ready to start here the second half. Eastern will receive the ball first.
Doesn't look like anybody's in any hurry. There's less than a minute on the clock now, but nobody's in any hurry. John, I'll tell you the only thing. Every time I play Eastern, being a lifelong Browns fan, I am a little jealous of their collars. Every Browns hat I had would go with their school. But outside of that, I always did respect them too. Great, like I said, mentioned earlier, great basketball tradition up in Pike County. I think they've only had football 10 to 15 years.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's not been too long.
Haven't had it too long. It's good to see them get football, though. Good to see some other schools. There's still a lot of schools in the SOC1 not playing football. I heard from the Green game last week that their numbers were really down for football this year. So, you know, I think they're struggling a little bit. It's hard on smaller schools because you got to get enough kids out to be able to field a team.
And you know that can change from almost year to year with the smaller schools because you have a freshman class that could come in and be low numbers for football, and then your whole number goes way down, and that class will be there 4 years, with hardly any kids, and that does make it tough.
If you get a couple classes out of the 4 that are down, then it really hurts. Even if you have another class that's good. So.
And one thing we forgot to mention about Eastern here before the game, their number 1 lineman Tomlinson. Let's see, I believe it was one of the Tomlinson boys or Tucker Justice, one of those big linemen out tonight. And, so what made me think of it, I saw him walking across the field there. So Asher Maynard will kick off here to start the second half for the Vikings. Back deep for Eastern. Least, and Richardson back deep. Strauss switches sides of the ball. Don't know what that was about. Maybe something a little up
Southpaw
here.
kick.
And Maynard kicks it to where they aren't. Least fields it. He's going to the right
He's on the
side.
sideline. He's stopping.
Oh, but he
what
goes
a
right in
pass.
between 4 or 5 guys, and that'll be a flag for horse collar.
Yep.
So Eastern will start the second half with great field position, probably right around midfield.
Yep.
1st and 10.
How did he get through there?
I have no idea.
I thought Symmes Valley had him wrapped up, and he found a crease in there and just slid right up in it.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. See where they place the ball here. It looks like it'll be right at the 50. We're still trying to get you some updated scores. The Wi-Fi has really slowed down out here. Here, I think we got something now. Rock Hill 13-0 over Gallia Academy at halftime. South Gallia 46. Portsmouth East 0 at the half.
Oh, got all kinds of movement.
All kinds of movement.
I think everybody moved except the center didn't move the ball.
Yeah.
So usually
gonna have
that's
to get
on the
together.
offense most of the time. They're, oh, no.
Oh, he's
he
saying
on the
encroachment.
defense. Oh, no. Yep, on the defense.
Well, offsides on the Vikings, 5 more yards.
The Eagles now start in Viking territory.
Everybody moved on the offensive line, but the center.
Yeah,
but offsides on Symmes Valley. 1st and 5 now for the Eagles from the 45. Manley takes the snap, hands off to Moore. He's got a hole. He's gone.
He's gone.
He is gone. Eastern will have the lead.
Well, if you're Eastern, that's what you wanted to do on your first possession. Looked like nothing going right for the Vikings there.
So to start the game, we had a score within the first 15 seconds. Second half, we have a score within the first 17 seconds.
Yeah.
What a ball game.
He just, again, didn't look like he had much of a crease, but just shot right through it.
Now Eastern will go for 2. Manley in the shotgun, flanked by Moore.
Up 5. It makes sense to go for 2 here, right?
And he walks in. So with 11:43 left in the third quarter, Eastern Eagles now 28, and your Symmes Valley Vikings 21.
So, and we got a Viking player down.
Is that Asher Maynard?
He's getting up now. I can't tell who it is that's down. It is Asher Maynard. Not something you want to see if you're a Viking fan. But, John, as we were talking there, you know, both teams probably tried to cut down on the big play, but we're talking more about the pass play, right? And the pass defense probably, you know, maybe not a lot said about the run defense or whatever, but whatever, Eastern came out and ran the ball effectively on the first play there. He's grabbing toward his lower leg of some sort there. Trainer's out there on the field. Try to get that sorted out.
Let's get some scores here. Let's look here. Ironton Fighting Tigers 21, Pikeville 21 at the half.
Wow.
Raceland 35, Hazard 0 at the half.
Hazard, as in the good old boys?
As in the single Z, Hazard. Lucasville Valley 21, Portsmouth West 6. Belfry 35, Lawrence County, Kentucky 0. Piketon 13, Paint Valley 6. Waverly 27, Minford 0. Ashland 35, Rowan County 0. Fairland 8, Portsmouth 6 in the third quarter.
Wow.
Wheelersburg 42, Oak Hill 6 in the third quarter. Chesapeake 27, South Point 20 in the third quarter. Huntington High 38, Cabell Midland 0. Hurricane 49, St. Albans 0. And that's all I've got so far.
Maynard coming off to the sideline there, John, not put any weight on that left leg.
Yeah, that didn't look good at all.
I don't know if it's an ankle or something. Maybe. Hopefully maybe an ankle sprain or something, but can't really tell for sure. Hope the young man's okay, though.
Yeah, that would be a big loss for the Vikings.
Absolutely. Yep.
Just a freshman, but he does do a lot for the Vikings, and they've got him down there looking at him.
Yeah.
So Eastern will kick it away to the Vikings. Moore will do the kicking. Let's see who the Vikings put back deep now to replace Maynard. Looks like it'll be number 6, Kingston Fields.
Yep.
And Will Jones back deep for the Vikings. So Eastern now with the lead for the first time in the ball game, 28-21.
Well, John, for the first time in this booth this year, I feel a little bit of a chill.
Yep, nice kick.
Yeah.
Deep. Fields at about the 6-yard line. Got a head of steam, got a crease, still on his feet. Gets across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Good tackle in there by Richardson. It looked like he was going to squeak through there, and he grabbed a hold of him and got him down.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Let's see what the Vikings come out to do here on offense and see if the Eagles make any adjustments.
Looks like Carpenter in at quarterback, John, on the first series here. Like we said, they've been alternating. They probably played about 50-50. Maybe Urban's played a little bit more.
Vikings come to the line.
Late add from the sideline and Levi Russell. Still time on the play clock, though.
Trips the left, single to the right. Carpenter in the backfield, in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Pitches to Will Jones around the left side. Got a little bit of a crease. Gains a couple yards, bring up 2nd down for the Vikings.
2 or 3 yards there on 1st down. Not bad. Symmes Valley trying to run him in motion there, try to get in the ball, get around the outside edge.
Vikings going quick. Gain of more than what I thought. Gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings. Carpenter in the backfield. Takes a snap. Fakes to Jones. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Off his helmet. Oh! Wow. That hit off Kingston Fields. And then who's this getting up? I couldn't tell who it was. Is that Jackson?
I can't tell. Yeah, he hit Kingston Fields in stride. He just wasn't able to come up.
Yeah, that's Jackson. It hits Kingston
and then,
to his brother Jackson, and then back off of Kingston, and the ball falls incomplete. So that will be 3rd down. And I've lost, where'd the guy, why are we back at was there a flag? Flag on the play, apparently. Illegal shift. So, 2nd down, remains 2nd down.
I'm not sure what's going on.
2nd down and almost 11 for the Vikings.
I would ask for an explanation.
Carpenter throws quick.
Oh, good move.
Couldn't tell who he hit there.
Grady Holland?
Yep, Grady Holland looks like he has enough for the Viking 1st down.
Looked like by the way he moved, I could tell it was him, and that's a good cut back there to get a few extra yards.
Vikings going quick, trips right, single left. Carpenter in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks to throw, throws quick again to Holland.
Same play.
Same play, gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards.
Took a good shot there, John, but it pushed him in the right direction to give him more yards.
Jackson Fields into the game.
And Holland's got to run all the way across the field to come out. After back-to-back catches, though.
Vikings to the line, to the left, to the right. Will Jones and back in the backfield with Carpenter. Snap to Bronx. Bronx looking.
Going deep.
Going deep. Throwing it 50-50 ball. Just a little bit overthrown.
Yep. Good coverage there, too, by the Eagles, though. But, again, one-on-one coverage. Throwing it up for his guy Levi Russell out there, seeing if he could pull it in.
3rd down and about 5 for the Vikings. So trips to the right, single to the left. Will Jones comes to the other side of Bronx. Carpenter takes a snap, looks to throw. Throws it over the middle and incomplete. That'll be 4th down. 4th and 5. And what will the Vikings decide to do here? Looks like they're going to punt.
Situation here, yeah.
4th and 5 for the Vikings.
Jackson Fields will punt it away for the Vikings. Back deep. Just one guy back this time for the Eagles, number 2, Tucker Least.
I think the bigger thing for the Vikings here is get a good punt off and then
think they're watching for the fake here.
Nope, don't have enough people on the field for Symmes Valley.
Still got time. Get set. Snapped.
Good snap. Good high kick.
Nice high kick. Not a bad kick.
Caught. Good
Takes a
roll.
big Symmes Valley roll down to about the 26-yard line where the Eastern Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
So good decision not to go for it there. Flip the field a little bit. Now you got to stop the run here on defense if you're Symmes Valley here.
I don't think we said that the whole time in the first half. Stop the run.
I don't think so either, no. But, first 3 plays, Eastern had the ball. Symmes Valley was in the backfield. I don't know where that is now.
Good halftime adjustments.
Yep.
At least for the first play. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 2 out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Manley in the backfield, flanked by Moore. Oh, I think that'll be a false start.
Yep.
False start on the Eagles. Be 1st down and 15.
I think that guy hurt on 1, and it must have been on 2.
Must have been. Or there's an echo in his helmet.
Always tough. I know it's a little easier in high school. Both you and I had the experience of coaching Big League. It's just hard to get everybody to move at the same time, isn't it?
I always liked playing quarterback because I was the one in control of that going on too. So 1st and 15 for the Eagles. Same set. Vikings just about jump off sides. They moved again. False start again on the Eastern Eagles. That'll back them up 5 more.
Yep.
It's going to be 1st down and 20
now.
So, Eagles going the wrong direction.
Oh. Are we going to have an Aaron Rodgers cadence situation here, John? Have you followed that situation this week?
No, I haven't.
They had a bunch of false starts Sunday. His coach made some type of comments that we may have to do something about the cadence or something like that. And they asked Rodgers about it, and he said, I've been using the same cadence for my whole career now. He said, we may have to fix some things with it, but nothing wrong with the cadence.
Right.
Always a little drama in New York.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you got a guy that's quarterback that's as old as we are. And
John, wait, I got a comment on that here.
Oh, okay.
Let's play.
Manley takes a snap, turns, fakes the handoff, throws it in the middle, wide open, and Vikings are able to hang on to him. He's still trying to go. That is number 6. Yep. Carson Peters with the reception. Gets him back just past the original line of scrimmage, bring up 2nd down and about 7.
Thing that made me feel so old this week, they were talking about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco got a big win for the Colts this week.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the older guys in the NFL. They said Joe Flacco, born in 1985.
I remember 1985.
Yeah.
What? Eagles to the left, to the right. Manley takes a snap. He doesn't look a bit tore up. He's got a man. He is wide open. Makes the catch. Randy Atkins will not catch him. Touchdown, Eastern. Looks like Moore might have been shooken up on the play.
Yeah, Moore, the running back shaking up on the play.
I believe that's twice that Randy Atkins has been beat by a receiver.
And, John, part of the issue is, not getting beat deep, but part of the issue is, like you were saying, no pressure there at all, right? He comfortably stood in the pocket and watched the play develop. So
now the Vikings in a 2-touchdown deficit as Eastern will go for the extra point. Extra point attempt by Moore coming up. Richardson to hold. Snap is good. Down, and he missed that one. That's going to be wide right. So with 9:12 left to go in the third quarter, Eastern Eagles 34, your Symmes Valley Vikings 21.
Well, John, you get the offense back on the field. You get another crack at it here. Symmes Valley here, you really want to get a few first downs on this drive. Really need to score to make this game, tighten this game up a little bit. Eastern's really assumed control of this game here in the second half.
Another big play.
Yeah.
Eastern so far has stopped the big play.
Yeah.
In the second half after one series, but Symmes Valley unable to stop the Eagles here.
Yeah.
Still a lot of football left to play as Eastern comes out to kick it off.
John, I believe tomorrow I saw on the news that I think Miami plays the Cal Golden Bears I saw a play on the jerseys today. Cal Golden Bears from Berkeley, California had woke on their jerseys. Miami Hurricanes had Coke on their jerseys.
Woo! I think I saw that same meme there. That's kind of rough.
Yeah, I thought it was too. I didn't come up with it. I'm just reporting what I saw out there in great internet.
Just reporting the news.
Yeah.
So, Moore will kick off. Brady Moore for the Eagles, back deep. Kingston Fields, Will Jones.
It's a squibbler.
It's a squib kick. Come up and get it. Oh, it takes a bounce off of Kingston.
And he
picks it up and finds a little crease, and is able to make some positive yardage there. Out to about the 27-yard line, maybe the 26. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. And it looks like Dylan Urban might be back in at quarterback for the Vikings.
You see them squib kicks, you think them guys, well, you ought to be able to just run up and catch that and take off running. I encourage everybody to go out in the yard and try it. It ain't as easy as it looks to pick it up off the ground. It never bounces right, does it?
Never bounces the same way twice.
Yeah.
As you can see, the officials here playing.
Yeah, they're playing hacky sack.
Yeah. Dylan Urban back in at quarterback. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Be flanked by Will Jones. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Snap to Urban. He will roll. He will look. He will flip it. And that's an incomplete pass.
Yep.
Little shovel pass. Incomplete to Will Jones. 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings.
Vikings having trouble getting anything going here in the second half.
Looks like Asher Maynard is up and standing on the sideline.
That's what I was just looking for too, John. Yeah, he is standing on the sideline now.
Looks like his ankle may be taped, so hopefully that's a good sign. He may not come back in, but at least he's standing on it.
Right.
Trips to the left for the Vikings. Urban in the shotgun. Dylan Urban, number 12, takes the snap. Throws quick. Throws it out to Stroud. Nice gain.
Good gain, yep.
Let's go bring up 3rd and short for the Vikings. Let's see where they mark it. Vikings with the ball up to the ball quick. 3rd and about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Okay.
Up to the ball quick. Trips to the left. Hand off to Will Jones. He's got the 1st down. Still driving. 1st down, Symmes Valley.
Positive yardage and a 1st down for the Vikings. Good sign there. 2 good plays in a row. Just need to stack positive plays, one on top of the other.
Vikings back to the line. Trips to the left. Urban and Jones in the backfield. Once again, snap, quick throw out to Stroud. He's going to gain a couple yards. Be 2nd down for the Vikings.
Just that short, like you were saying earlier, John, it's just like a long handoff out in the flat.
Randy Atkins comes out. Edwards back in.
Stroud having an issue with his arm.
Yeah.
Stinger or something.
Stroud's out. Jackson Fields in. 2 each way for the Vikings. Plenty of time on the play clock. Fields goes to the left. In motion. Urban's going to throw down the middle of the field. He's got a guy open, but he's going out towards the sideline. Incomplete. Everybody had a shot at that one.
That ball popped up in the air. Yep, everybody had a shot at it, but nobody could get there.
Let's go bring up 3rd down and about 6, a long 6, maybe 7 for the Vikings. I'm going to say 7. I did notice a different lineup of coaches on the sideline this evening. Looks like Trent Carpenter may be up top and Brad now down on the sideline. Him and Seth Jones calling the offensive plays in. Play clock down to 5. 3.
Confusion. It's going to be a timeout.
Timeout, Symmes Valley. Something there that they couldn't get
couldn't get set up right, or kids weren't getting the play in.
And it's a big 3rd down play. You kind of need some points here.
Yeah.
Stay in this ball game.
Well, you just need to keep stacking positive plays here to get the ball down the field. last thing you want to do, they got one first down already. You don't want to give it back to Eastern real quick here because they're hot right now. You have not been able to stop them on either drive here in the second half. They scored on both drives, so it's a staying drive here. I would say to give your defense a break in most situations, but in the games we watch in high school, it's the same kids out there the whole game pretty much. So.
Oh, yeah.
And you're getting to the point in the second half where your conditioning sets in too, right?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Been a long game. Kids are tired.
3rd down and 7 for the Vikings. Trips right, single to the left. Jones in the backfield with Urban. Urban takes a snap, looks to throw. Going to go deep. He's got a man. Oh, and he drops it. Levi Russell
with
had both hands on it.
Yeah.
So that'll be 4th down for the Vikings. They will have to punt it away. They will need a punt away and a stop.
Russell just kind of run away from the defenders there. Urban laid it out for him pretty well, just unable to come up with the catch.
So Jackson Fields will punt it away for the Vikings. Back deep for the Eagles, number 2. Tucker Least. Good snap. Fields gets it away. End over end kick, and there's a big flag and a big roll for the Vikings.
Big roll.
Oh, he thinks they touched it.
I don't.
There is a flag, but did he touch it?
I don't think he touched it.
I don't know if they know what happened.
But heads up play by Key Roberts to pick it up and run it into the end zone and make them make a call.
I couldn't tell. I seen the flag thrown here, and I was looking here what the flag was going to be.
Yeah.
Let's see what the flag is.
Waiting on an indication here.
I think they're saying it's. And the referees are still talking about it. Let's see if they can get it figured out.
Well, if they stick both hands in the air, I'll know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we're going to get.
Eastern's ready to go.
But the officials are lined up wrong. The back judge is like it's Symmes Valley's ball.
Yeah.
So
if they touched it, it's a touchdown.
Oh, yeah,
It's not Symmes Valley's ball.
Unless it was an inadvertent whistle and they blowed it dead.
Oh, I don't want to see that inadvertent whistle stuff. Oh.
Well, here we go. Now we're going to talk to the coach.
We're going to get an explanation here.
So we're getting an explanation. I'd love to know what the conversation is.
We had a mic drop in.
Yeah.
Where's that drone at when you need it?
So, in basketball, I officiated basketball for a long time.
Yeah.
You don't get conversations like this in basketball because,
everybody
everything's,
can hear.
Well, and the things keep going.
Yeah. Well, that's our good buddy Alvin. He has a lot of conversations
Oh,
with
yeah.
the officials.
So, whatever it was, Coach Ferguson was not happy about it. And
they must have called a penalty on him, right? Because it died.
Yeah, we never got an indication of a penalty. There was a flag. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Hey, it's always exciting when you got this referee crew here.
Here we go.
1st and 10 from the 9 for the Eastern Eagles. Manley in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Moore. He's trying to run it up the middle.
Wrapped up that time.
A lot better job than tackling there.
Making the tackle there. Again, looked like it almost kind of looks like that zone blocking scheme in the NFL where the running back runs and just looks for a cutback lane. That's almost what it looks like. I know that's not what it is, but same thing he did on the last play. Just made a cut back and picked a hole and just kind of burst through it.
2nd down and about 7 for the Eagles. 2 to the right, single to the left.
What's Symmes Valley?
Looks like Montgomery
Blitz
might be in the backfield now with Manley.
Blitz coming. He's going to go.
Throws
So
out to the
short.
flat to Richardson. He's got the catch, and he's down.
Yep.
But it'll be enough for a first down for the Eagles.
Jones again on the tackle.
Eastern will have it. 1st and 10 right at about the 23-yard line. Brandon Fout coming off the field. All right, Manley in the backfield. Hands off to Montgomery, and nothing there. And a flag.
A late flag.
Let's see if it's a makeup call here.
Holding.
Holding on Eastern.
I don't know, John.
Well, I mean, after the tackle, sometimes there is some holding.
Yeah, when do you throw a holding flag after the tackle's been made? If you're a Symmes Valley fan, you'll take it, but it's been a lot of calls here tonight that don't make any sense for either team.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's not been.
Nobody's, yeah, they're both getting it the
yeah,
same.
everybody's getting it the same. Hey, that's one thing you can say about this officiating crew. They're going to get everybody. They're going to make a bad call every direction.
Oh, here we go.
So from the shotgun, Manley flanked by Montgomery. Trips to the left, single to the right. Manley throws quick
Double
out
screen.
to
Kingston
Least.
Fields, good tackle.
Nice tackle, Kingston Fields. And that'll bring up second down at about 15. Oh, I'm sorry, third down at about 15. And is there another flag on the play?
Hold on.
I think he's trying to figure out what the down is. Because
Over there's got third.
Tell our scoreboard to put third. Having a conference to figure out which down it is, John.
yeah, well, you know, dessert now. We got to figure out dessert. We're going to go to Big Boy and get the hot fudge cake, or
Yeah.
we'll slide up to Freezette, maybe get some ice cream.
Freezette ain't open late. Been
Oh.
disappointed in that several times.
Oh, then that stinks.
They need to stay open a little bit later at the Freezette.
Shout out to Freddie Hayes. Might have to stay up late on football Friday nights.
I mean, even regular nights in the evening, I'm there. That's close.
But I'll tell you what, you can't beat their desserts. You can't. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
Shakes,
good food.
The
good
Shakery in Ironton, all kinds of good spots to stop
Good
at.
spot.
Ryan, I was thinking the other day when we were kids, Dickus's down here used to have some ice cream and footlongs they sold out the window there.
I worked down there when I was in college, and they still had the ice cream machine. You get a burger up there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not anymore.
Miss those days.
They do have good burgers at Arabia, though.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Raby's
burgers
got
at
good
Arabia.
food.
Yep.
So now we got a timeout Eastern, and the coach is on the field. And I don't blame him. I think Ben ought to go over there with him, and they ought to both just get him.
I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
I know. I would love to hear, because they kept it at third down. Now, I thought they was going to switch it to the second down. But
Well,
I think they're trying to figure it out. But
I can't go back. You know, we're not marking it or anything up here.
No.
I'm sure some of you guys at home watching know what down it is.
usually you don't have to worry about that with officials. But tonight, everything's in question.
I'm not going to say.
Oh, and now we got a flag. That's going to back them up.
Yep. You could see that was coming.
Yeah, that's going to make it. That's going to make it a long distance. Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
That'll be on the coach of Beaver Eastern, and I can't blame him.
No, I can't either.
And I mean, we're really lucky. Coach Ferguson didn't get one earlier. He kind of just stopped and just turned walked away. He's just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's enough. So it's going to be. What do you think here, Ryan? Third down and Candace?
Your house.
My
I'm
house.
down in the Sharp residence on top of
Kids Hill. That's right. I call your family farm up there. Well, if you're Symmes Valley, here might be the break you need as far as get these guys off the field and get your stop. With 5:30 left here in the third quarter. Not even the poor officiating can get this crowd fired up tonight, though, Ryan. Everybody's wore out from the fired up Friday.
Fired up. They got fired up all night, but at 5:30.
Manley with a nice throw to Richardson.
That is a slant pass.
And he's going to have the first down and more, but there is a bit flag on the play.
Oh.
He stepped out of bounds, but there is a flag. Is that going to be roughing the passer?
I do not know.
That's what it looked like. Personal foul, roughing the passer. So that will stand. That play will stand.
They made it to the Stanley straight stretch, John. Not only did they make it to your house, on
Yeah.
the top of the hill to the Stanley straight stretch.
They made it down there and stopped and got them a sausage biscuit at the marathon.
Yeah. Hey, man. Those best sausage biscuit around right
That's
there.
what I've heard.
I
I thought that's
always
really good.
stop there. That's where I stop and get mine at.
That was a pit stop at Marathon. They kept right on going. They went on around there to the Sugar Creek Church.
Yeah.
And 1st and 10 for Beaver Eastern. If you're listening to us and you're from Eastern, we're sorry.
Yeah.
5 minutes left here.
Well, they got their own live stream. They shouldn't be listening to us. These guys are up here behind us. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff. Oh, got him.
Well,
Tucker Ross got a hold of
Montgomery still pushing the pile. That'll be second down and about 6 for the Eagles. Nice hard run there by Montgomery.
Tucker Ross
the
had
freshman.
him, but in a bear hug, and his feet was still underneath of him, so he was able to.
Oh, Montgomery might be shaking up here a little bit. He tried to walk it off. It might be a cramp. Looks like he might be trying to stretch. Now he's back up and back down. So, yeah, it's definitely a cramp.
Yep.
They're starting to stretch him out.
Yep. Man's getting cramped up there. I say for those folks that got up at 5:30 this morning or much earlier than that, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, we're giving the crowd kind of a hard time, but there is definitely a good crowd here tonight.
Yep, good crowd here. I figured a few more people from Eastern, but they got a pretty good crowd over there.
That's a long way, especially when you can watch it on your TV.
Yes, I'm comparing it. The last time we played Rock Hill here, I mean, the stands were full.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. It was a bunch of people.
1-0-0.
Montgomery, well, he's going to have a little hard time getting off the field, but just a cramp, so he'll be okay. So it'll be second down and 6, maybe 7 after that last play for the Eagles.
All right.
Vikings trying to get a stop here for the first time in the second half. Down 13 right now. Manley in the backfield, flanked by Moore. One to the left, trips to the right. Vikings need a spark. Manley takes a snap, rolls to the right. He's, off of 1 foot towards the end zone. Wow, nice throw. We got a flag on the play.
That's got to be a hold, don't it, John? On the backside like that, you would think that would be a hold.
That's what the indication is, holding on the Eagles.
Surprised he threw that one, John. He had green grass out in front of him on that right-hand side. I know he could have got 10 yards. But he did throw it off of 1 foot all the way down through there.
It's going to be. They're asking Coach what he wants to do here on the hold.
Yeah, you're going to take that, I'm guessing. It's going to bring up.
Unless there was 2 fouls on the play.
You're either going to get 3rd and 7 or 2nd and 17.
12. Unless there was two penalties. He's going to take it.
He's going to take it, yeah. So it's going to be.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 17.
Second down. Second
down, I apologize.
Yeah.
Oh, second down, and, well, we're going to make that 20 now. Second down and 17. Trips to the left.
Got Richardson up there
to the right.
With no safety help on that side of the field.
Dylan Urban's got him. Manley in the shotgun. He takes a snap quick out to Richardson. He's trying to take on Dylan, and Urban makes a nice tackle. And a flag.
What's that flag for?
I don't know what that flag is for.
Face mask?
Face mask? I didn't see a face mask there, and
That's
the other
the thing,
official comes
John,
in.
Aggravates me to death in basketball when your official at half court calls a call when there's official right underneath the basket, right by it, seeing it. I mean, this guy is all the way over across the field.
Yeah.
There's 2 other officials over there.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
So, face mask against the Vikings, personal foul. And that'll be an automatic first down. Maybe not automatic, but it's enough for a first down. So, first down and 10 for the Eagles.
John, quick score. Fairland, Portsmouth, 14-all in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
Good one.
Manley, back in the shotgun, throws quick out.
He's open.
Least. Fumbles
Lost
it.
the ball
So
out of bounds.
Oh, was that complete?
They're going to say it was
They're going to say it was
and then
complete.
he fumbled it out of bounds afterwards.
So, second down and 1 for the Eagles.
Yeah. 3:41.
One for the Eagles.
Trips to the left. Richardson single to the right. Manley in the backfield with Moore. Snap to Manley. Quick throw out.
That's
Incomplete.
That's incomplete. The official on this side got
Yeah.
that one for sure.
The
Yep.
middle,
Face mask official.
The face mask official tried to say it was complete.
Yeah, but the other official over here had
Yeah.
a better angle on that one.
Right. That's we could talk about officiating, whatever. But if you don't see it, why would you call it complete if you couldn't tell?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
So we got third and
Third
short.
and 1 here. You would think they might try to run it. Manley hands off to Moore. The Vikings.
He got it.
He got it. He got a big hole. He's still on his feet. And he is tackled right at about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal for the Eagles. Right at the 5-yard line, it looks like. Once we get it spotted here, it's what it looks like. Right at the 5. First and goal for the Eagles.
John Symmes Valley still in need of that spark you were talking about just a few minutes ago. Something to get them going here.
Yeah, you need a turnover or something here.
Yep. Play clock winding down here.
They get the snap off, hand off to Montgomery.
Breaks the tackle.
Breaks the tackle, but is
It's upended.
Right at maybe the 2-yard line.
See who that is, gets up off the ground there. That's Will. Will Jones making the tackle. He upended him.
Be second down and goal for the Eagles as Montgomery's still dealing with that cramp. And he's going to stay in.
Yeah. He's trying to work it out.
Play clock's down to 14. They're going to run him off the field.
Eastern with not a lot of kids on the sideline over there either, John, to be honest.
Play clock down to 5. Will they be able to get it off?
Timeout coming here.
Oh, yeah, I heard him. I heard him calling it. They gave it to him. Timeout Eastern with 2:45 here left in the third quarter. Got some scores here from the professional level. College football, Jacksonville State. 28, Kennesaw State. 17, Jacksonville State. Can you name me a famous alumni from Jacksonville State that's not an athlete?
Jacksonville, no, I can't.
Randy Owen of the group Alabama.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Jacksonville State.
Houston 24, TCU 6 at halftime. And then in the first quarter, Syracuse 7, UNLV 0 with the whole quarterback deal there. How crazy is that?
Interesting situation. What is college athletics coming to?
Wow, it's
the story I heard is the assistant coach promised him X amount of money, and then they didn't get that amount of money in the nil contract, and they told him nobody promised you that, and he left. Now, whether they made that amount up or
Right.
whether he was actually promised that, who knows? Because it's the Wild West, John. There's
Oh.
no contract. There's no nothing. You can tell a kid anything you want to and pay him $5, and
Yep.
nobody can do anything about it. So
Yep, that is true.
it's gonna they're gonna have to form a union. There's gonna have to be a contract. and
There's
all
going
that
to be
stuff.
something.
It's
going.
coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Second down and goal for the Eagles. Snap to Manley. Hand off to Moore. He's got a little bit of room there, but
Yeah, he got in.
he got in. Touchdown Eastern. And they expand their lead.
Face mask
and a flag.
Face mask official says there was a touchdown.
And
then
so did
the
the
flag.
sideline judge. And now the flag.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't the face mask official. You're right. I think that's.
Oh, it's going to
something
be
else
on
for the
us.
play.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a dead ball foul. One more college score to get to as I throw papers in the floor. Oregon 0, Michigan State 0, still in the first quarter. That's going to be an interesting ball game.
Yeah,
Yes,
Buckeyes
sir.
go out there next week, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do.
That's a big one.
So here comes the white hat. Touchdown is good. Personal foul against Eastern. Personal foul against Symmes Valley. They will offset.
That's the old double technical foul for
Yeah.
basketball.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which one to call it on, so I'll give it to both of them.
Yep. Everybody runs on, everybody runs off there for Easterns. They now decide to kick the extra point. I think they were thinking about going for 2 there. They are going to go for 2. That's what the change was. So Manley takes the snap, hands off to Moore, runs up the middle, and not going to get it. So with 2:41 left in the third quarter, Eastern Eagles 40, Symmes Valley 21.
Yeah, John, I'm just looking through scores here. Chesapeake South Point, pretty good one. Chesapeake assumed control. They're 41-26 now. The Fighting Tigers from Ironton now up 6 in the third quarter at Pikeville.
That's interesting. I'll have to get the scoop next week on what was going on there.
Oh, at the
With
Pikeville
Ironton.
game? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll get it too. I got family down there at the game tonight. And because, you know, the university plays on the same field as the high school, so there's a Pikeville College game there tomorrow.
Yes. Yep.
Speaking of that area, John, you know, prayers and wishes go out to people just south of there, Asheville, Black Mountain area in North Carolina. Really just tragic situation down there with the hurricane. You think about the one area, I was listening to a podcast this week, they got, before the hurricane came, they got 20 inches of rain in 2 days.
Yeah.
If we get 20 inches of rain in 2 days here, we're probably not playing football here tonight because probably Symmes Creek is close.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot of rain.
And if you'd like to donate, Justin Berry here at Symmes Valley is taking donations. Check out his list there on Facebook.
Yep.
Symmes Valley High School also shared it, so you can get on there. A lot of certain items they want to be gathered. Eastern was offsides on that kickoff, but no flag. Will Jones takes the kick. He's got some room and got some space. Breaks a tackle. He's got all the way down to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Symmes Valley.
Touchdown saving tackle there, John, by Brady Moore. Just barely tripped him up, but a great return there by Will Jones. Not much has changed from last year, John. Will Jones in on almost every tackle there and then making a big play on the kickoff return.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's everywhere.
He's just all over the place.
So maybe a little spark there for Symmes Valley. 1st and 10, starting in the Eastern Territory at the 40.
Take a shot here, John. Quick hitter.
Maybe. Looks like Dylan Urban in quarterback, flanked by Randy Adkins and Will Jones.
Russian
Hand off to Randy. Big hole. He's a little hesitant to get up through there, but makes positive yardage. Gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7, as Symmes Valley will probably be on the move here. Going to go quick. You get a good quick score here. I mean, you know, as fast as both these teams have been scoring, you know, Symmes Valley can get a couple stops, they can get right back in there.
Absolutely.
Vikings come to the line, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Adkins, Jones in the backfield.
Oh,
bad
bad
snap
snap.
to Urban. He just has to get on it.
Yep. Hit him right in the ankle.
Yep. Low snap. It's going to be 3rd down and about 15 for the Vikings.
You can't really say much about what Urban did there, though.
Yeah.
Just falling on it, you know. It's better than fumbling it over to the other team.
So 3rd and 15. Probably in 4-down territory now if you're the Vikings with the way the score is right now, especially on this side of the
You're
field.
on the eastern side of the field, yeah.
If you can, especially if you can get some positive yardage here. Quick throw, nice
Got it
catch,
out.
pitch and catch to Will Jones. Looked like a face mask, no flag.
Urban to Jones.
Gain of about 6. It'll be 4th and 9 here for the Vikings. What do they decide to do here?
Jones gave up a little bit of ground so he could make a move on that guy, but a good tackle by the eastern player there not to let that move.
Yeah, I actually agree with this right here. This is a good decision on their part. I mean,
Play clock winding down.
Down to 15. Play coming in. Vikings are going to go for it here. 4th and 9.
I thought maybe they were just going to let it wind down and take a timeout and think about it, but it looks like
They're
they're
going to go for it. Urban in the shotgun, flanked by Jones. He takes the snap.
Good snap.
Looks to throw. Throws it over the middle. High and threw it behind.
Yep.
So Eastern will take over on downs right at about the 40-yard line. The Vikings with a great kickoff return, but do not advance it at all. And the Eagles will take over with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the Vikings down 19.
He had Grady Holland on the post there, just a little high and a little behind him, but as a tight window to stick it in there.
All
too.
for sure.
Tight window.
Make that the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles of Beaver Eastern. You know, I had a coach tell me one time if Beaver Eastern ever got football, he would want to coach there.
Yeah, is that right?
Brown uniforms at home.
Oh,
hide the football so well. You run the veer, you'll never be able to find the football.
They definitely aren't running that.
Oh, no.
You could tell where the football's at because they're throwing it all over the place.
Montgomery back in at running back, flanked there to Manley's right side. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Manley throws, intercepted. Randy Atkins gets down and gets it. He makes a move. He's still on his feet. Right down to the 35.
Great play there
Great
by
play.
Randy Atkins, yep.
And a turnover.
Well, we said Symmes Valley needed a spark, John. Maybe that's the spark
Maybe that's what they need. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Only lost about 9 seconds there. Now it looks like Carpenter back in at quarterback. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Play still coming in. Got plenty of time on the play clock.
Yep.
Holland's trying to figure out what's going on. Now we got it. He's got the play.
Set.
Carpenter to throw. Throws over the middle.
Got a man.
Pass is complete to Andy Stroud. Gain of about 9. Be 2nd down and about 1.
Good positive play.
Vikings try to get one more play off here before the end of the quarter. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Vikings come to the line. Trips to the right. Edwards alone to the left. Snap to Carpenter. Looks to throw.
Nice move in
nice
the pocket.
Move. Finds. Oh!
Had
just
two
let
guys.
Grady Holland just a little bit too far.
Now that, we talked about in the first half, him getting tripped up. That was nice manipulation in the pocket there. Just shifted a little bit forward without taking off and running and still able to throw it. Just missed his guy over the middle.
And that one falls incomplete with 1 second left, so we will have one more play here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 2. And definitely 4-down territory for the Vikings here.
Yeah. So your playbook is open here. 1 second left here.
Yeah. Switching the footballs out. Actually dealing with some wet grass now this time of year at this time of night.
Yep.
Carpenter takes a snap, hands off to Will Jones. He's going for the first down, got the first down, and a little more. And that'll end the third quarter. Eastern Eagles 40, your Symmes Valley Vikings 21, but driving. So Symmes Valley no score that quarter at all.
Nope.
And giving up 3 scores.
But like you said, they got the big interception there. Now moving the ball. If they can stick it in here, right, you're down still a couple scores, but, within striking distance still. And like we talked about, John, these, the way these two offensive play, they don't run any clock.
No, that's exactly
if you
right.
get a stop on defense, you'll get the ball back and get a chance again.
No matter the outcome, very entertaining ball game.
Yep.
Even the officials have been entertaining.
Yeah.
Love their hearts.
Yeah, everything's
Bless their
entertaining.
hearts. Yes, sir.
Yeah. checking scores here again. Oh, Portsmouth now goes up on Fairland, 21-14 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
That's probably getting close to being over, I'm guessing.
I would think.
A lot of these other games are close to being over. I mean, the tight ones, 27-27 now, Ironton and Pikeville in the third quarter. Pikeville giving the Fighting Tigers of Ironton all they want.
Scary Sean Terry.
Must not be able to get on track down there tonight.
Unless he's the one doing all the scoring for the Tigers.
Final from Sciotaville, 46-8. South Gallia over East. South Gallia looking like another team in SOC. I don't know if you call the smaller division SOC 1 or 2, but the smaller division in SOC.
It's always been 1. I'd say that stayed the same.
But South Gallia looking like they may be for real.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. Carpenter still in at quarterback. Looks to throw.
Throws
deep.
Coverage, but his
looks like it might have been a little miscommunication there on the route.
Yeah, he's throwing to Levi Russell there.
Yep.
Russell broke off the route, and Carpenter thought he was going deep.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings.
I see Will Jones on the sideline now.
Yeah, I know he come off the field there for a minute. It looks like he's
trying to
taking
get something loose here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's got going on, but you already got Asher Maynard out of the game.
Randy Atkins in the backfield with Carpenter. Carpenter looks to throw.
Oh,
Nowhere to
got
go.
nobody.
Oh, he just about dropped the football, and then he's sacked for a loss of about, looks like maybe 4.
Yeah.
Maybe 3rd down and about 14, maybe 15 for the Vikings.
He was keeping his eyes downfield and wanted to get rid of it, but just never could have an opening enough to pull the trigger. So what we got, 3rd down and 13 or 14 here.
Carpenter in the shotgun, flanked by Will Jones. Looks to throws quick. Looks like hook and ladder and fumbled
Went
it.
for the hook and ladder.
Yep. And now the ball's, he hung on to it. Picked up by number 4, Christian Smith.
Yeah.
And the Eagles will take over.
So Symmes Valley trying to trick play again there, the old hook and ladder play where you throw a pass short and then he pitches it back to a guy behind him for a lateral and he takes off.
And just about the time he was ready to pitch, he was already being tackled and he still tried to pitch it. And the ball goes on the ground and the Eastern recovers with 11-11 left here in the fourth quarter.
A lot of things got to go right for plays like that to work. It's a lot harder to pitch it and catch it when guys are tackling you.
Oh, yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
So, John, if you're Eastern here, you try to run some clock?
I would think. Montgomery. See, is that Montgomery in the backfield? Looks like it is.
Fairly effective running the ball. But
Trips to the right.
34 is the one that was able to run the ball. So, nope. They're throwing.
Manley's going to throw. He's going
Single
deep.
Coverage.
And it's incomplete. And no flag.
That's good work out there that time by Grady Holland on the coverage.
Yeah,
Playing
good
the ball,
coverage.
knocking it down.
Be 2nd down and 10 for Eastern. And I'm like you, Ryan, with a lead like this, you think you'd want to run some clock.
And I want to get the kid's name here, 34, Brady Moore. He's been running the ball real hard this evening. I would, at least run some time off the clock there, but.
So he's back in the backfield now. Moore flanks Manley, trips to the right, single to the left. Manley will take the snap. He will keep it. He's going to run it.
Didn't go nowhere, really.
Didn't get a whole lot there. Didn't get positive yards.
I'm just guessing.
Randy Atkins comes out of the bottom of the pile as well. Be 3rd down and about a long 8.
Yeah, you're right. Randy Atkins made that tackle.
Clock will run.
If you're Eastern now, the clock is your friend.
Oh,
you don't want to snap this ball until, 5 seconds left on the play clock.
Trips to the right, single left. Same set. Manley taking his time. Play clock down to 5. Snap. Throws. Quick. Almost. Holland went for it. Didn't get it.
Yeah.
Gone. Number 2. Tucker Least. Touchdown. Beaver Eastern. No flags. Holland goes for the tip. and misses it, and I think that was Holland.
Yeah. Holland just went for it, didn't get it. No high safety help again over the top. You're on an island, so after he broke out from that, and he almost got it. Too.
Almost got it. Yeah, it was trying to make a play.
Yep.
So Moore will kick the extra point. Richardson to hold. Snap by number 6, Carson Peters. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. It looked good. And it is.
And the parking lot.
So with 10:09 left in the game, Beaver Eastern jumps out. 47-21.
Never would have thought the score would be this at this point in the game, the way it started, but you could tell even in the beginning that Eastern had some athletes, right? And they're trying to throw the ball down the field. Symmes Valley contained them in the first half for the most part, but it's been all Eastern here in the second half.
Yeah, those adjustments like we talked about. Eastern on defense looks like they've made the adjustment.
Yeah.
And Symmes Valley's not been able to do it.
Nope.
And
but now you see what kind of fights you got now, right? You're down, 26 points now in the fourth quarter with only 10 minutes left here to go. So got to keep fighting till the end. Always opportunities to get. You only get, for Symmes Valley, you only get 3 home games this year, so you want to take advantage
that's
of
right.
all the time you got here.
So Moore will kick off for the Eagles, back deep for the Vikings.
That can't be right, can it?
They don't have. Was that soccer? It says football.
34-21. Couldn't be a soccer score.
That says Glenwood, though.
I know. They don't have it. That's
they don't
New
have football.
Boston.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either. So, Moore to kick off, back deep for the Vikings. Jones and Fields. The ball is kicked towards Jones. It's a wobbler. He's able to field it. Takes off up the middle, finds a crease. Will Jones again on the run. He breaks a tackle. He's off to the races, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, makes a cutback, and is tackled down inside, right at the 15-yard line, inside the red zone for Symmes Valley.
Great individual effort there by Will Jones on that. Just barely picked it up, didn't catch it cleanly, but found a seam and got up the sidelines there. Great athlete.
And like you talked about before that kickoff, keep fighting, don't quit.
Yeah. And that's your senior leader there showing up for you, showing you to keep fighting all the way to the end. So hopefully some of these younger kids pick up on that.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings, right inside the 20. I thought he might have made it to the 15. Looks like they got him marked at about the 17. Snap to Carpenter. Quick throw out to Andy Stroud. Sorry about that. Nice gain of about 5. Be second down.
Again, that's what you need. Just like if you're running the ball on first down, you want to get at least 3 or 4 yards to open you up on second and third down. Same thing in this kind of offense. You want to get positive plays, moving the ball down the field. A lot easier to convert a 3rd and 4 than it is a 3rd and 8 or 9.
For sure. Carpenter in the shotgun. 5 wide. Snap to Carpenter. Quick throw out to the flat. It's caught.
Stick.
But nice hit.
Yeah.
Right there by
12?
9. Is that 9 or 6? Is that 6, Carson Peters?
Maybe.
It's a nice tackle.
That's the far side of the field for me, and I'm looking through that dirty window.
Need Lance to come over here and clean it for us. Lance and Cecil over there cleaning windows at halftime. Vikings getting the play called in. Yep. Four wide to the left. 1 wide to the right. Carpenter to throw. Just through the hands. It looks like, was that Will Jones out in the flat?
So, just running out. Just stood a little bit too far.
So it'll be 4th down and 5 for the Vikings.
4th down and 5.
Brings up 4th and 5.
No choice for the Vikings here but to go for it. But With 8:37 left here in the ball game. Same set for Carpenter. He takes a snap, looks to throw, throws across the middle of the field and throws it high.
I think it was to Urban, but it was way high. There was a receiver in the back, too, there.
That'd be turnover on downs for the Vikings. Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Looked like he's trying to hit Urban on that slant there, but it was just too high.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles from about the 10-yard line.
Stand downstairs.
Now, John, run some clock.
You would imagine that the Eastern here will just turn, hand it off, run some clock down.
Now I see Andy Stroud getting worked on the sideline here now, John.
After that last hit, I mean, he took a good pop on that throw out there in the flat from Carson Peters. Eastern still
it's like he's trying to get stretched out there.
Running some players in.
Get 34 in the backfield here.
Nope, number 1, Montgomery. What's his first name? I keep just calling him by last name. Is that Jack? Jack Montgomery in the backfield with Manley. Snap. They're going to throw. They're going deep.
Every time.
Got him. What? Got it. Richardson has stopped running. Touchdown, Beaver Eastern.
Now you're going to get. Now you're going to get into a running clock situation here, John.
Yep. It is a running clock now.
Yeah.
As Beaver Eastern scores again. Number 2, Tucker Least on the touchdown.
Yeah. Again, big pass play down the sideline. Just got one-on-one coverage and just got beat. You know what I mean? That's all you can say. Just got beat.
So, Moore for the extra point. Richardson will hold. Peters will snap it.
I'm not sure what the holdup is.
Oh, okay. So the clock is still running.
Snap is good. Kick is good. No good. Wide right.
No good.
So now the score.
21.
No, they waved it off. They said it was no good. They waved that no good, right? The extra
I
point.
wasn't paying attention.
That's what I saw was no good. So, trying to figure out here if that extra point was good. I thought it was good from my vantage point, and then the officials both stepped up there and said no good. So, with 7:44 left in this ball game, which will now be a running clock, Beaver Eastern 53, your Symmes Valley Vikings 21. Moore will kick it off.
More kickoff.
I'd hate to see some of the stats for the Eastern Eagles quarterback and receivers tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
like to have that quarterback in fantasy this week.
Oh yeah. Jones and Fields back to receive the kick. Moore will kick it. He will drive it right to Randy Atkins. They didn't want to kick it back to Will Jones again. Randy brings it up to about the 42-yard line. And now
having trouble getting up off the pile there.
The Vikings will take over 1st and 10.
It's like Urban's going back into quarterback here.
Well, if you're the Vikings now, and I mean, you might as well just continue, like you said, continue to work on what you've tried to work on all year.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation.
Urban takes the snap, fakes the handoff to
Oh,
Will
he's got
Jones,
green
throws it out to
grass, huh?
Grady Holland, makes a nice cut. First down. That will not stop the clock, though. In Ohio, 30-point lead in the second half is a running clock.
Yep.
Vikings 1st and 10 from about the 48-yard line as the play comes in. Seems like taking their time.
I'm not doing real good with having the opposing team people beside me calling their game.
Vikings taking their time, so Beaver Eastern doesn't try to throw another Hail Mary touchdown pass to try to run the score up.
Yeah. They're probably trying to make themselves feel good after we went to the combo last year and they went to the house.
2nd down and 5 for the Vikings.
The second half is the team that we've seen all year long. Exactly. First half.
5:50 left to play.
You're still working on stuff if you're Symmes Valley. I mean, you got a lot of games left in your schedule here. Win a few more games, you're in the playoffs, right?
Well, your schedule next week.
What happens? Yeah.
Symmes Valley next week will travel to Sciotaville East. Will Jones with a nice run, still moving. Gain of about 15.
Nice job by Will Jones.
1st and 10.
Fighting all the way to the end.
Next week, the Vikings will travel to Portsmouth East on the 11th. On the 18th, we'll travel to Notre Dame. And then on the 25th, back home for senior night against South Gallia. The fine folks here at Symmes Valley Local Schools would like for me to announce that they're suffering a shortage of qualified substitutes of all sorts. They're looking for cooks, aides, custodians, bus drivers, and teachers. For more information, contact the Board of Education office or just catch Adam Corn out somewhere wandering the streets. He'll fill you in. Urban throws quick to Holland.
High.
It's a high and incomplete. But that will not stop the clock.
That was just a screen pass trying to get it. They're actually lucky that was not a lateral.
Yeah.
And that it went a little bit forward.
Yep.
Had it been a lateral, they'd have lost the yards.
Yep.
Yes. He needed some of that.
2nd down and 10 for the Vikings with 4:30 left to go here in the ball game. We'll get you one last roundup of scores from the area before we conclude here tonight.
Yeah, this game went quickly now.
Yep. Jones with the run, gain of about 5 or 6, maybe 7 yards there on 2nd down. Bring up 3rd down, and we'll wait till they get it set here. See where we're at. 3rd and maybe 4, a long 3. Urban still in at quarterback.
Cut off shorts with socks pulled up to your knees. I wouldn't admit that.
Urban comes to the line. Flanked by Jones. Takes the snap. Hands off to Will Jones again. Jones up the middle. Got a big crease.
Somebody got him by
Nice
the
run.
ankles.
Down to about the 10, maybe the 9-yard line to be 1st down and goal for the Vikings.
Seemed like a heavy dose of Will Jones here in the second half is about what we're seeing from the Vikings.
Before we get out of here, one more time for this alumni golf scramble happening Sunday at 1 o'clock at the Riverbend Golf Course in Argolite, Kentucky. Nice course. If you're free Sunday afternoon, come on out. If you don't want to play, just come and eat. Say hi to Alvin Carpenter. Cheer on us golfers who'll be out there trying to find our balls.
Gonna be 85 degrees.
Yeah, it's gonna be
John.
warm.
Man.
1st and goal play gets the Vikings inside the 5, bigging up 2nd down and goal. Adam Korn will be preparing the food.
Oh, is that
So
right?
it should be good. That's what he just told me. He's now the PA announcer here at Symmes Valley football field for this week. He's done a fine job.
He's looking like a guy that drives the grader, so he turns his hat sideways so he can get it up against. That's what he's looking like. He's got his hat turned sideways there. Oh, he's fixing it now.
Snap to Urban. He drops it, looks to throw. Nobody. Oh, somebody's coming across and caught. Touchdown, Symmes Valley.
Branson Edwards.
Branson Edwards with the touchdown at the 2:05 mark here in the fourth quarter. And the Vikings do get on the board here in the second half. Oh, we got a flag?
Oh.
An eligible man downfield, so no touchdown. Brings the points off the board.
That usually happens in a scramble type
Yeah.
situation. Some of your linemen usually get a little too far.
Well, that was
downfield blocking.
That was a run play with a bad snap, and those they just couldn't. The linemen don't know that the ball's been fumbled, and being serenaded next door here by
We won't forget this night.
Will Jones. Going to run it up the middle. Gets down around the inside the 5, be third down and goal. Hey, your sponsors for that Alumni Golf Scramble one more time. Bethesda, the $500 sponsors, Bethesda Services, Guys Floor Covering, State Line Construction, Ridgeline Roofing, Stronghold Security, Patriot EMS, Bowling Excavation, Holzer Medical Center, Bowling Family in memory of Scott Bowling, and CNS Construction. Your $200 sponsors are Brian Salmons, Arrowhead Land Company, Keith Wilson, Wilson Family Pools, St. Mary's Home Health, Proctorville, Portable Solutions Group, Glockner Chevy GMC of Ironton, M&G Excavating, Will Jones up the middle, he dives in for the touchdown. Will Jones with 45 seconds left. Back to the sponsors, Liberty Bank of Ironton, Symmes Valley Class of 79, Randy's Potties, Fortis Foods Incorporated, IntelliPoint Technology, A New Behavioral Health, Teresa Baker, Lawrence County Treasurer, Freeman's Heating and Air, S&E Sanitation, Ingle Mill Farm, Lori Morrison Family, Guthrie's of South Point, Ink Slingers, Ohio Valley Bank, and Dickus Market and Hardware. Symmes Valley going for 2. Urban takes a snap, looks to throw, across the middle, caught. 2-point conversion is good. 42 seconds left to go. Eastern Eagles 53, Symmes Valley 29. And that stops the running clock.
Yep.
Symmes Valley Vikings crowd.
So, Ryan, if you're Symmes Valley, onside kick?
I don't, John, but I wouldn't blame them if they did.
Well, I mean, do you work on it? But you hate to put it on film. But you hate to put it on film too if you've got a good one. Right.
Yeah. I mean, this game is out of reach at this point, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. Like we said with that game, that play at the beginning of the game, sometimes you want to save some of that stuff.
Right.
John, I don't think we're live anymore.
You don't? I think we're going. Maybe they can just still hear us.
I can hear you. Our viewership dropped down there too, so let's see. Probably.
I wonder if they cut it off at 10 o'clock. I don't know why you would.
I'm not sure either. But I'm looking.
Well, I'll still talk like we're live.
Yeah, you talk like we're live.
Even though we ain't got no video. We've went to all radio feed now.
Yep.
So, who's going to kick it? Is that Will Jones? Will Jones will kick it.
Yep.
I think they're expecting an onside kick. I'd say they try to kick it over his head. Richard, or at least back deep.
Yep.
I think Will Jones tried to kick it over his head. He just kind of missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he took a knee.
Which is the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah. He just ran out there. And I don't know who the boy was that tackled him, but I don't know that he realized he took a knee. He kind of shoved him
off
over.
to the side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Should be a victory formation here in a
Should be victory formation in the ball game. Vikings started off hot tonight, just couldn't hang in there.
Yeah.
Eastern made the adjustments and had all the big plays the second half. Eastern in the victory formation. They will stay undefeated on the season.
Yep.
And a knee taken by Manley.
I think that.
And that will be the ball game. So, final score. Beaver Eastern 53, Symmes Valley 29. Ryan, we saw a lot of different things here tonight. A lot of big plays for both teams, especially in the first half.
Yeah.
But Eastern proving why they're undefeated to come out second half and
yeah, they really
just
they
had
just
their
made
way.
more plays, right? They had all those big plays. Symmes Valley just could never shut down the big plays. You know, they had a big running play to start the half, and then several just long pass plays that Symmes Valley never could just get a handle on.
So the game between Eastern and South Gallia will be very
Looks like
interesting.
to be a good one. Yep.
Looks to be very interesting.
Now, I don't know anybody else in our SOC division. Notre Dame doesn't look, South Gallia already beat Notre Dame pretty bad, so you would think that would be the game. And I'm just trying to look on my phone here, John. Looks like that game is at South Gallia, the next to the last game of the year. So that looks like that could decide.
Yeah,
the
could decide the SOC one.
Based
That
on
should
what
be
we've
interesting
seen so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good luck to the Eastern Eagles the rest of the season. As for your Vikings, they will travel to Sciotaville next week to take on the East Tartans, who were defeated tonight by the South Gallia Rebels.
Is it off?
Done.